Hey, folks. Hey, Kiko. Hey, this kid. Hey, Gayrino. Hey, Sarah Cruel. Hey, Gospelinoth. Hey, Point Blank. Hey, Rocco. Hey, Grey Knight. First time able to watch the stream. Nice, Grey Knight. Welcome, dude. Hey, Karate Cat Chris. Hey, Derp Lord. Hey, Yoshi. Hey, the Phoenix. Hey, Sinbuster. Hey, Keyword. Hey, Suckbo. Hey, Oscar. Hey, Sebastian. Let's see, where's Goliath at? Oh, nice! He got to 1 again last night. Good deal. Or today, presumably, actually. Hey, Manifest! The game is Hearthstone, and the name is Regis Kilbin. It took everything in my being to say that backwards. Circles at work, but it's slow. Nice, man. That means you can watch. Hey, BS Panda. Hey, Jumpy. Hey, Gerger Binks. Hey, Firelord. Hey, Steve. Alright, guys. Let's do this. Point Blank Nova says, I may have borrowed that secret deck of yours to win 6 games in a row. Nice. And lose because I got disconnected at the beginning of the match and still won. Sweet, dude. That's cool. Shaman is our weakness in this deck. We may have trouble getting to Legend if we all only play Shaman and Hunter. Which it seems like the ladder is sort of... It seems like the ladder is sort of transforming that way. Right before our eyes, so... This is about as good of a hand as I could ask for. Still worried, though. Let's get the pink incoming, guys. Looks like it made my face more pink. Look at that. What happens if we make it really tiny? Don't freak out. He didn't have a turn 1 play, too. That's a good sign. Okay, we'll still do this. Give me that Kirin Mage and we win. Maybe. Maybe. Legend incoming, I have faith. Yeah, this deck's not good against Shaman, though. Shaman seems to be popping up all over the place. Let's see what our stats are against Shaman. Let's see, we have our constructed active deck only this week. My win rate against Hunter and Shaman are 25% against Hunter and 20% against Shaman. So, I think that should explain why we might have difficulties. Ugh, Kirin Tor is so good, but I think I have to kill the Flame Tongue. Ugh. He had such a good play there, too. That is brutal. It's disrupting my mana curve a lot. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be tough, guys, against an all Shaman and Hunter meta, which we're transforming into. So we may have to change decks if we find ourselves just struggling constantly. Like, if we just keep losing every Shaman and Hunter matchup, we may have to switch to a different deck. Go Rogue or something. Regis, is there a budget version you'd recommend for this deck? Really want to try this out, but don't have enough dust cards. There's really not that many expensive cards in here. Better try Hydra and Spellbender. Spellbender you can just cut from your entity, no problem at all. God, that is a lucky roll. I'm already getting triggered tonight, guys. Look at that. Look at that! Can you get a better turn 4 against my board? Look at that! He rolled the Wrath of Air Totem into the Maelstrom Portal, and then he hit the Flame Imp off the Maelstrom Portal. I don't think there's any justice in this world. Frozen Clone is really not very good against Shaman. But these other options are equally bad. I mean, Frost Nova, honestly, this turn does buy me most likely some damage. But it's just not going to win us the game long term by any means. By any stretch of the imagination. I guess we'll go ahead and Spellbender. I think I have to go this way. We have to find some damage. The swing he just had was kind of ridiculous. What Shaman deck is popping up? It's just Token Shaman. Evolve Token Shamans everywhere right now. And mid-range hunter. Good start. Regis is triggered, yeah. Definitely triggering. I only ever get triggered when I'm close to like a legend threshold or trying to hit a specific rank by a specific point so I can do some sort of video or something. Like, those are the only things that ever hyper trigger me. Well, at least he has to take a pretty... I mean, it's not an unfavorable trade, but it's not the trade he loves, I bet. Bitterside Hydra, please, God. Just more Arcane Intellect. Man. Hey, that's a good turn 7 play, at least. Frozen Clone could be good. It's probably not. We're probably going to get garbage, right? Just a Firefly or something, but... We could get, like, a thing from below. Although that would not even be that good because it'd be so expensive. What would I really want? What's the best thing he could possibly play for my Frozen Clone? It honestly might be a Firefly. Flametongue Totem doesn't really do much for me. I'm not sure what I would want. Justice for Regis. Hey, Drop DX, how's it going? Hey, Ramgoth. Hey, Arctic HS. Hey, Hunter. Hey, Luxuria. Hey, the Zach Man. Man, he's had some weak turns, though. I'll say that. We gotta do this. This is just too good, right? Like, it's way too good. And he's not running hacks. Devolve kind of sucks, but not that bad because these are both 6. Like, this goes to 5 and this goes to 6, so it actually works out okay. What kind of deck is this? This is Secret Mage. What's with the deck? Looks free to play. No, not particularly. Oh, Doppelgangster's probably the best target I could get. Just a lot of bodies. I mean, we're scared about what happens here. Wild Pyro, Clutch Mother Zavas, the Rubian Prophet. That's a pretty low roll, honestly. What do you know? We can do 14, 16, 21 damage and just put him on a really short clock here and Fireball on next turn. I think we're good to go. Is he going to try to evolve again? Wow. Okay. I'm actually pretty chill with this. I mean, you know, Cairn is a good roll probably in most matchups. This is a pretty weak 6-drop, though. This hurt my board, but also hurt his board, and this is a, you know, average 2-drop. It's not the worst. No taunts to get in the way. That was pretty good. What do you know? Flametongue Totem. As long as we're not dead to Bloodlust, which I don't think we can be. There's just an 8. We have 38 health. He only has 4 minions. So they currently do 11 plus 6 is 17, plus another 12 is 29. So we should be completely fine against even Bloodlust. Cairn disrupting the Flametongue. That sucks. Looks like he's going to clear here, I think. He would have already Bloodlusted if that was the plan. The question is, can he heal above 7? I don't think it's possible. What could he possibly run? Fireflies won't do it. Thrall heals him to 9. Crap. But we have this on board, so I think we're still fine, right? Unless he gets a taunt. Really? Okay, now we just need to find damage here. Or a polymorph. Firelance Portal doesn't get me there yet, but it gets me close. Alright. Hey, Derplord7789. Sorry I missed it here for a second. I'm concentrating on these games a little too hard. But welcome, dude. Thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription, Derplord. That's really, really awesome. Welcome. Appreciate the support. Incoming Devolve. Yeah, it would have been tough, but... Missed subscription rip. No, I got it. I'm just focusing on chat. Sorry, Derplord. GG. Glad we won this game. Shaman's tough. He had, I know I was really triggered by that one turn where he hit the pretty crazy rolls, but If you look at that game objectively, he had some really tough turns, it looked like. Nothing lined up very well for him, so I don't think we can complain too much at all. Do you have any handlock tips or tricks? It's been years since I've seriously played handlock, so no. Okay, guys, here we go. Final battle. I don't know what we're gonna play against, but I hope it's something easy. We had a couple final battles last night, and I failed every time. Well, I didn't really fail, but we just didn't win. Guess there's some distinction there. Hey, Roasted Bully, how's it going? Hey, Mr. Roberts. What's the win rate for this deck? Last night we were around 73, 74%. And that's, you know, from 5 to... Same guy? Is it really the same guy? No, just another shaman. Tough matchup for us. We're gonna lose this one again. Last time we had, like, the perfect opener and still barely scraped by. Well, here's the same kind of opener, though. And he had a weak start. We'll see. I guess I'm just surprised to see a deck without some legendary slotted in just because, though I'm guilty of that too. I slot at least the Lich King, only all my control decks pretty much. Yeah, it's true, there's no legendary in this deck. It's quite accessible. So I'm pretty bad stuck at rank 18, but what's mid-range mean? I hear it all the time, but I just don't really know. So, I mean, at a very high level, there's sort of 3 primary archetypes in Hearthstone. Now, there are more, but the 3 I'm talking about are aggro, mid-range, and control. Those are all sort of along the same vector. In other words, the way you talk about them is very simply based on mana curve and game plan. Now, there's also things like combo decks, for instance, that change the vector of their design a little bit. So in other words, they're not nearly as concerned about like control, or not nearly as concerned about curve necessarily. They're more concerned about a specific kind of game plan. And then there are also some, like, you know, fatigue or mill decks, depending on how you want to classify those sorts of things. But essentially aggro, oh, that is a spicy type of deck. That's good. The question is, do we want Entity or Spellbinder here? He doesn't have the mana for, he does not have the mana for Jade Lightning. So I think I'm just going to mirror Entity right now. And then we'll move on to Spellbinder into turn 4. So anyway, aggro is all about, you know, swarming the board with minions, applying a ton of pressure, and dealing damage to your opponent as quickly as you can. Sometimes you also can control the board, but it's only in the means of procuring more damage for yourself. Like, that's the whole point. I guess we'll just Medivh Valet and Sorcerer's Apprentice here. A little bit worried about devolve value, but this gives me a lot of damage on board too. Otherwise, we're going to have to lose 2 damage running that taunt in, right? Like, I lost 1 damage this way, but... Anyway, so mid-range is sort of in the middle. In other words, you curve... Like, this deck is probably actually a mid-range deck, because we have some important 5-drops. We have some important 7-drops in this deck. Oh, I never loaded up the Spellbinder. That makes me sad. That was the perfect opportunity to deny him value, but it's okay. What is this at right now? It's just 4, so we can't play it yet. But we can play the Spellbinder now. We're still ahead on board and have a lot of damage out too. So mid-range, basically, it's kind of in between. It's got some control options to slow down aggro, but it usually has a pretty meaty mid-game with some very power cards in the middle of your curve that helps you apply pressure. Once you've sort of outvalued aggro, you start to hit the power band of your curve, as I like to call it, and build from there. But against control, you tend to be a little faster and can also pressure control down. So kind of just bleeds the middle. It's hard to explain exactly, but almost thought you're having a stroke. Why did it sound like I was having a stroke? Did I choke off a response to something? That has certainly happened before. I'm just gonna go all face here, guys. Well, we get a little bit punished by Flame Tongue Totem, but this is a aggro deck. In some ways, like, we have damage, right? We can kill him. And even if he devolves, still a lot of stuff on board for my Bone Mares. And we have the Spellbinder too, which he probably thinks is a counterspell, so he's trying to figure out how to utilize Devolve here. Like, he may not have... Like, he may have to burn an Evolve to get off a Devolve, that kind of thing. When your subscriber noise doesn't appear, did somebody subscribe and it didn't appear? Oh, you see it. Looks like you cheered. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up. But there's a 100-bit threshold for the cheers to show up. So you use like 11 bits, for instance. And I appreciate it, of course, and it's a lot of great Craigasms. But you have to get to 100 bits to show it up. Otherwise, people can just come in and like spam, you know, 1 bit at a time, basically, and take over the channel. Very, very. You also subbed? Oh, I didn't see that. Sometimes the resubs don't show up. That sucks. Yusuf, dude, thank you for the subscription, my man. Thank you. So we'll just do this. Pretty good play. Trade like this to minimize the damage this minion takes, and this is a big old board for him at 9 health. So...
Hey Regis, thanks for letting me use the soothing tones of your voice to help my 1 year old daughter get to sleep. Hashtag bit threshold.
Hey, that's so sweet. We're about to hit legend. Yay. What do you know? It only took 2 games. Last night I ground out for an hour, I think, and tonight it only took 2 games. Yay! I hope your 1-year-old daughter gets to sleep with the soothing tones of me playing at legend, because here we are. Well, that was easy. Here I said, I hope we don't hit these shamans, and then we hit 2 straight shamans, and we straight up dominated both of them. So, congrats, Regis. 14-13. Okay. I'll take it. 14-12! We're moving up, guys. Legend hype. This is the first time I've ever hit legend on stream. I've hit it off stream, of course, a lot, but never before on stream. So, it's that's a new one. Did Mighty Rye hit legend? No, rank 10. I don't understand. Congrats watching hit legend on stream too. Legendception. I don't know exactly what that means, Mighty Rye. Must be missing something there. But yeah, guys, thanks for the kind words. And UCAT, I'm sorry I missed your sub, dude. Thank you for the 2-month resub. Of course, I greatly appreciate the resub, even if my software and tools let me down for notifying me. That sucks, but of course, it's greatly and deeply appreciated. Particularly the resubs are nice. So thanks, dude. And Platinum Corgi, of course, thank you. Oh, I understand Mighty Right. You saw it in both places. Got it, got it. That makes sense. Platinum Corgi, thank you for the bits as well, man. I'm glad that I have an accessible enough and family-friendly enough stream that even a 1-year-old can watch. Of course, not that she would probably understand much if I were to have an expletive-filled rant of some sort, but nonetheless, I'm glad it works out. Thank you guys for all the legendary Regis emotes. Of course, they're aptly timed here. I'm way behind on chat. I got a little stuck there in that game. Forgive me, dudes. If you said something really important and I missed it, please feel free to retype it. I'm happy to. Time to hit rank 1 legend now, Regis. That would be incredible. I've never been that high or remotely that high, so. I might try it. Let's try hard a little bit tonight, guys, just to see what happens. I've been enjoying this deck. It feels like we have good matchups with it. Am I bugged out? Because I feel like the timer should have expired by now. Am I bugged? No. Why was there no timer? Oh, there was no timer because we already selected. That's what it was. Do you have any advice from rank 10 to rank 5 and advice how to earn more dust for short time? As far as dust is concerned, just, I mean, obviously spending money would be the best way, but if you're not spending money, that's totally fine. You can also just play a lot of Arena. Get good at Arena and play some Arena, and you'll be good to go. Regis the Disneyland of Hearthstone streamers, that's right. She probably confused you for a ginger Santa. Man, I'm gonna have the most baller Santa cosplay when I get old, right? I'm gonna be the best Santa in America. I'm gonna be like a mall Santa. I'm gonna retire from streaming. Just become a mall Santa. This used to be a Murloc pre-stream. God, I want to play that some more. That might be, if we don't succeed in Legend, that might be where we go next. I haven't tried that deck since Frozen Throne came out, so. This guy's obviously AFK, so moving on up. He'll probably come back and still win.
What's your favorite color? I need help deciding what color to decorate the cakes I'm decorating.
He did come back. I knew it. We're
Could
gonna
always
lose.
also go with that legendary orange, though.
Yeah, Rachel. I think my favorite color has been blue throughout most of my life. I like purple a lot too, though. And your bit was purple. Your 100 bits were purple, so that's kind of making me lean towards purple right now. Blue is supposed to be a color that increases one's appetite, I think. I've heard that, I feel like. Blue makes you more hungry or something, so maybe blue would be good, but consider purple. I feel like orange isn't going to look that great on cake. Not sure why, but I don't think it's going to look good. Hey, Lando, dude, welcome to the stream, Lando909. I'm happy to be legend for you, Lando, and your nice legendary orange name. In fact, Lando, your name on Twitch looks like it's darn near the exact same color as the legendary gem down here. It looks eerily, spookily similar. Cerberus, I did just at Legendary last game. Disguise Toasty, I will not add any friends tonight, but I'm going to clean up my friends list soon. And I will probably take... Sounds stupid, but like... Not applications, but if people want to be my friend moving forward on Hearthstone, because the list has been full for so long, I will try to create a system where that happens, but... I'm definitely going to give priority to Twitch subscribers at that point. I'll just let you know now. Not trying to bully anybody or hold you guys hostage for becoming a sub. Nothing like that. It's just that they are the ones who are consistently showing the most outward support, so I would try to prioritize them, I think. Who's your college football team? I guess sort of just by default, it's Kentucky.
Coincidence? I think not. Wink, wink.
Nice, Lando. It's always good to have a plan. Bro, don't remove me. I won't remove people who are active, but there's a lot of people who haven't been online in like 2 months. So I don't feel the need to keep those people on the friends list, I guess. That's the distinction. What else am I gonna do? So...
We'll cheer for friendless dad. B.
Stray Dog. No, wait a second. No, Stray Dog. You don't have to be a sub to stay on my friends list. Oh no, what have I started? I've created a monster. I'm becoming a monster. So Stray Dog, you don't have to sub to stay on the friends list. I feel really bad now. If you're already on my friends list and you're someone who's online all the time, I'm not gonna remove you. There's like people who haven't been online in like months. You see what I mean? Like, boom. Well, that's a real life friend. I would remove him anyway. I don't mind. Like these people haven't been online in a long time, right? So like some of these people, I'm gonna remove. I did not mean to sound like I was trying to hold you hostage.
Can we be friends?
We can be friends, Lando. So anyway, what I was getting at is, I'll let you guys know about the friends list stuff. I want people, you know, I want people to find me accessible and stuff in Hearthstone, and you know, the people who are subbing and active in stream are the people who are the most consistently around, and I want to have access to them. And the other reason, we talked about it a little bit last night, the other reason I want to support that is I'm probably going to be doing like Twitch subscriber, interesting. Probably going to be doing Twitch subscriber tournaments before some awful long time away. Like, not soon, but someday. I'm going to plan on doing some Twitch subscriber tournaments, and having people on my friends list would obviously be super helpful for that. So, Never AFK2, dude, thank you for the bits. Lando, thank you for the bits. Who else cheered? Lando, again, thank you for the bits. You guys are always nuts. Karate Cat Chris says, I show support by occasionally watching an ad. Best guy, yeah. That's always helpful too. All that stuff adds up. Really, all I ever ask of you guys is that you just watch videos. Or just watch the stream. That's all you gotta do. What's gonna happen here, though?
Aha!
Nothing, I guess. Okay. Can work with that.
Aha!
We could do this. Coin bone mirror. We actually got a lot of coins. That's sort of great.
No one
He's
told
just-
you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke. You're broke. Your love life's.
She can't say DOA, but yeah, we're friends every day too. We're totally friends. Hey!
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Check out who it is! It's Goliath, 59 in PH. You guys might remember Goliath from last night. Sent me a message earlier. He's the poor priest. We beat 3 times in a row with this exact deck. We knocked him from rank 2 to rank 1, and I felt really bad about it. We were all heartbroken, frankly. And here he is with the Twitch Prime subscription, so thank you, Goliath59, dude. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having fun. I still feel terrible about the awful way that we dismantled you yesterday. It wasn't your fault, of course. You just had a terrible matchup. There was nothing you could do.
I fell ass a wep watching your videos and apparently viewed 20 of your prior videos.
You did what? You fell Asselwep? You fell Asselwep, huh? Wow. You fell Asselwep. God, do I even, like... Oh, I really want to kill that, because it, you know, it represents so much potential healing, but he just used so many spells. How many more could he actually have? I could just fireball it and Medivh Valet it and continue to go face. Yeah, I think that's probably the safest bet, but we could also just do 17 right now to his face. And we have a counter spell up. I'm just not gonna kill it, guys. I'm gonna go for it. Okay. Okay. I should have probably coined this out. I got scared on the time. Asselwep sounds like the next thing the hip skids will be doing. Yep, word of the day. Well, David Asselwep, dude, thanks. That's fantastic. Just, yeah, fall asleep on videos all the time. Those 20 views, that's like 20 cents to me or something. Not even that. It's probably 2 cents. But still, that's how it adds up, right?
Let me change your mind.
Oh, that's not a problem. So is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Cool. Man, I swear, these Bittertide Hydras, you would not expect these to be, like, so good against Priest, but they are! They wreck Priest every time. It's like, once they use that first Shadow Word... Whoa, excuse me. Once they use that first Shadow Word Death, or they don't have Shadow Reaper Anduin, those guys just, they stick and they go crazy. They do so much damage. Next deck you copy, you should name the Asselwep deck. What is the written form of Smork? I don't understand the context of your question, Raminator. I don't know what you mean. Moving up to rank 1 legend, here we come. No, there'll be too many shamans, guys. I'll change decks before the night's over, though. I know you guys don't always want to watch the same deck. But if we keep winning, I'm probably going to play it for a while. Mr. Righto Gaming. He caught my pun about when I said when you guys watch videos, all that stuff really adds up, and emphasis on the ads aspect of it. Is watching ads.
Don't make fun of my Gen X typing skills, lol.
David Hasselhoff. I'm a very proficient typer, and I always type in proper grammar when I'm on a desktop. If I'm on a phone, I may cheat a little bit sometimes, but... So I think we already lose this game, right? Like, we're already just in a weird spot. Could play these, or one of them, but then it just dies. And we fall way behind. Well... I kind of want to see a secret more than anything. Yeah, Mana Bind's okay. Have you played the boring new Tavern Brawl? I haven't, actually. I need to hop over there and do that to get my pack. Regis play meme decks in Legend. I normally do. I did last month when I was only Legend for a couple days last month, but that is absolutely what I played, is meme decks. I guess we would really like a Jade Lightning, but you know, an Evolve could be cool. We don't have that many minions, but... I'd almost rather him face tank it just for the damage. I mean, we want to clear his board too, but that number up there is really important to me. I'd like the Sorcerer's Apprentice and Arcane Intellect, but then we have enough damage on the board to trade into this. Right now, we could actually just ping in Sorcerer's Apprentice, and there's a small chance he can't resolve the Sorcerer's Apprentice very well. I mean, he might Maelstrom Portal it or something, but let's at least put him on that, right? Like, let's make him have it. Regis confirmed grammar Nazi. A little bit, yeah. I've worked in communications and marketing for a long time, so I get a little picky about that stuff. Wow. It's in his deck, guys. He's more of a baller than I've ever been. I know that.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Let me go over the top here. There's an argument to be made that we could have hit this one right, and it would probably force him to hit this guy twice instead of just once, maybe. But, hey, Lightning Bolt. This is like an actual aggro shaman. Cool. Old school aggro shaman. But I'm happy about that. That's just a lot more damage. We're going to be in a race, but we have 9 at least in hand. We're probably going to lose the race at this point, it looks like. But this helps. Mana Worm is probably a good draw. We can just... Is it worth lightning bolting his face here just to increase the damage on this? Because he's probably going to face tank it, right? Like, and we have it for free right now. It's not going to go anywhere else. Let's just do it. I don't think the coin is worth it, because we need to coin out the Bone Mare next turn, maybe. Probably not, because this will die, I think. But if it lives... Maelstrom Portal's okay. My laptop froze on me! Oh no, Goofy Funny. No! Oh, we're getting low, guys. The Bone Mare is actually going to be relevant. Wow. That is nuts. That's unexpected. Kind of wish this wasn't hanging around now. So he's 4, 6, 7, 8. Kind of half the taunt here. The question is, can he afford to face tank this? I don't think so. So, he needs like a Devolve or another Jade Lightning to get through this. He does not want to punch through it. Oh, well that certainly helps. Wow. Jeez. Oh, we are super dead. Super duper dead. Yeah, cool deck. I like it. Does he play one Frostbolt? I don't know. I'm not sure I can know that. Well, guys, we've played 2 games and we're up 2 spots. We started at 14-12, I think, or maybe 14-14. I don't remember. What are tips for mid-range hunter? Know when to turn the corner and stop trading. Know when to hold your damage. Know your opponent's removal. Just a few things. Most important thing is probably knowing when to turn the corner for damage and trying to kill them. It's not a control deck, remember, it's a mid-range deck. Which means you need to win, eventually. 66% win rate against Shaman thus far. Yeah, tonight, but prior to tonight, it's been considerably lower. Ellen Roberts, not tonight, dude. But like I said, I'm going to friend some subs and stuff before too long, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Next couple weeks, probably. Yeah, that's okay. At least we know we have one, but the Archaeologist is going to get us one too. So, kind of needless. Maybe we'll hit another Kieran tour. Cabal Crystal Runner to make it worth it. I think I only like this deck because I predicted that Cabal Crystal Runner would be one of the, like, I don't know, top 5 cards from from Mean Streets of Kazakhstan, or top 10 cards, I think. I had her in the top 10. And she went, like, a whole expansion without being played, and it made me really sad, right? But now she's really good again. Or has been, actually, for a while. Secret Mage got good prior to this expansion, too, but... Oh, Spellbender is gone! That's my only good Spellbender target, man. It's brutal. So, some people might question the ping, right? Like, why ping? The hope is... Or, ping, not ping. Coin. Why coin when you have, you know, a pretty good turn 3, potentially? It's because we look like this lines up against a trade, right? You don't know if he has Mark Yashraj. So also, Patches is a card that gets played a lot. Like, they often summon a Patches pretty early, or something else that might be a viable ping target. So just set up a potential trade, set up a valuable ping, and also just get bodies on the board as quickly as you can against Token Druid, is my logic. We sacrifice a little bit of tempo and lose some potential damage here. What? Okay, now I'm... You... Okay, now I'm intrigued. Now I'm very, very intrigued. I actually am going to trade this way, I think. Well, we don't have to. He's clearly showed a sort of a penchant for going face, like he wants to do damage for some reason. Like, he didn't take a trade into this. So is he going to take a trade into the Curator Mage? I doubt it. We do have the Frostbolt to clean that up as well. I guess I'm actually going to do this. Split it. Because he doesn't know what the secret is. It's a secret. Why is there a Jade Blossom in this deck, guys? Can somebody please fill me in on the Jade Blossom? Also, his plays so far are very inconsistent. I do not understand what we're seeing. What is going on? I do not understand at all. I think I kind of need to take this off the board. The question is, do I want to Frostbolt and play a dude? Because I also want to develop a secret and play the dude later, right? Like, that's clearly a superior play. But I feel like going wide against Druid is good, but does he run spreading play? I have no idea what to read into the Jade Blossom. Everything else is just a token Druid card. But the Jade Blossom just appeared. So I really don't know how to read this. I definitely don't want to use the Fireball. I think we're just going to Frostbolt and play the dude. We don't have to necessarily get the pings. It might leave me with a weak turn 5, granted, but... I just hope we don't get Spreading Plagued. I really don't know. We might. It's turn 6. Maybe I should have done the other line. It's really hard to say. Yeah. Okay. So I still don't really know what's going on. Still very clueless as to this whole thing here. Let's just hold that one. Yeah, so we would have, in hindsight, we would have been better off, right? Playing a secret, particularly Counterspell if we had it. I don't think we did though. I think we just had Spellbender and Entity at that point. And so it's a Jade token deck, 100%. That's all it is. It's Token Druid with some Jade pieces in it. So like a mid-range. It's one fun thing about Legend. You never really know what you're going to see. Hmm. This is not very good against those taunts. I think we need to do this first. It's actually just a bad hand in general. Pretty bad hand in general. Druid cards are so powerful you can make any deck you want. That's kind of true. They can kind of just throw a bunch of random junk in there and it'll still work out. I'm also just confused by his lines. I mean, he knows his deck and we don't, so I'm not criticizing them, but it was confusing to see him not take that value trade into the 2/3, but then also kill the Kirin Mage. I don't even think he was like setting up to protect anything. I guess he was probably thinking about protecting his taunt, but we still had stuff on board necessary to kill it, so it was just odd. Caught me off guard. Sorry guys, I feel like I'm paying a little bit less attention to chat tonight, probably just because I did want to try hard at least a little bit, right? Didn't we? Okay, so he traded into Archangel. That certainly makes sense. I kind of think we need to kill that. Probably just play a Kirin Mage. He's out of cards. Does he run Ultimate Infestation? Don't know. Don't know. He can kill this with the stuff on board with hero power, but at least he takes some damage there. I can't afford to give him like a Nourish, though. If he runs that, who knows? I feel like he might even run Druid of the Claw or something. Mark of the Lotus is pretty good. Denies my ping. I was hoping to Bitter Tide and ping, right? But now we lose the Bitter Tide ping. What do I want to see here? A Frostbolt and Arcane Intellect? Yeah, it's pretty good. Frostbolt's a little late there. But we still know that we have the tools to get through that for next turn, right? The question is it going to get Ultimate Infestation? If it does, it doesn't die, so it may not be that bad. It's not that well. Spellbender, shoot, that's still up. Jeez, nice. That helps even more. This means we for sure get some damage to face. What's the best draw on the deck here? Firelance Portal? Yeah, definitely Firelance Portal. Bone Mare would also be pretty chill. Frankly, anything in this area. Bone Mare, pretty chill, like I said. So does he run Naturalize? How else do you get through this? I don't know. He needs to do 7 damage to it. Swipe Wrath would do it. Trade Swipe Wrath. That's 6 mana. Would he have enough to survive against this? I mean, he would. He's at 11 health, but he has, you know, he got 5 cards kind of just out of nowhere, so. Don't have a second taunt. Don't have a second taunt. Don't have a second taunt. Because we need to trade this in, right? Ugh, second taunt. Gross. Firelance Portal again would be pretty cool. Oh, I love it. I called both of my top decks that game. Wow. I called for the Bone Mare, and I called for the Firelance Portal, and I got them both. We're high rolling tonight, guys. High rolling. High rolling to Legend. Top deck for lethal. Pretty chill. Asking if a Druid runs UI is like asking if control decks run the Lich King. Most likely, yes. Well, I mean, to be fair, half of the ladder, up until like 2 days ago, half of the Druids on ladder were not running Ultimate Infestation. Token Druids don't run it normally, and he clearly had some token elements, but also some other elements. Gonna look for better starts. Hey Derplord, check your Twitch messages or Twitch whispers. Hey Regis, I've been here all stream, just been off playing Elemental Buffetin. How's it going, dude? Winning? I'm thinking about switching to some hand buff paladin before too long. We'll see how this. I just wanna play this deck out, right? Ooh, this hand is brutally good against priest. Wow, so freaking good. We just need him to not play like a curious glimmer root. We'll be fine. Yeah, I have some elemental stuff in my hand buff deck too. Well, really just fireflies, I guess. But the flame elementals really help. He's just high rolling too much, says Owen Slate. That's funny. That's funny. So did I miss? Wait, did I miss Siracon's subscription? I think I got distracted in that game. But Siricon, dude, thank you for the $5 sub, Siricon. I'm sorry I missed you, dude. That's really rude. But thank you, dude. Hopefully I'm not too late. I hope you're still here at the very least. But I want to show some love and appreciation. Yeah, you're still here. Awesome. So thank you, Siricon. I think it was you, Siricon, who powered my top deck to victory. That's not gonna be shower pain. Yeah, that's fine. I like Entity better on 3, I think. He doesn't have any spells. Plus he still has the coin. So if he like coins out of Kazakus here, we don't lose the counter spell to the coin. But like Curious Glimmer Root, some other minion who you can't think of, that's probably not real. Sircon says, no problem, great content. Thank you, dude, for the kind words, too. Appreciate it. Yoshi, yeah. Guys, yeah, if you're a Twitch subscriber in chat currently who does not have access to the Twitch subscriber Discord, feel free to leave a message in chat, and either me or a mod, if there are any online, I don't know if there are or not, we'll certainly hook you up. So he still has the coin, so that sort of sucks. I guess we should have drawn first, technically, but unless I get exactly a Spellbender, I'm fine. We were not going to change the play unless it was Spellbender. So I should have, obviously, just in case, but it was a 1 out of 22. Thankfully, we weren't punished. Is there a turn 4 play that answers this? Pint-sized potion plus Shadowed Horror would, but he would lose the coin, so he wouldn't have the mana for it. Oh god, please tell me we get to counterspell the Kazakus potion. Please, God. That's all I want. That's all I want in my life. Well, that's 0 mana. You have 0 mana. What? Oh, silence. Okay. So he's testing the counterspell. Pretty smart. Pretty smart. It cost me my Mediz LA. Ooh. Interesting. So I'm actually going to go face here, guys. Might look a little suspect since there's a minion on board that obviously dies to this. And that looks like a pretty juicy target. But ultimately we're a deck that needs to do damage to Priest, and it's hard for us to find enough damage. And even though we don't have any damage in hand, I have a feeling the Kazakus potions can clear my board regardless. So... And we're getting closer and closer to Dragonfire Potion as well, because he has the coin. So, there's like multiple ways I expect this minion to just die anyway. So, like, I think they're both gonna die, whether it's via a trade or via removal. It's minimally different to me at this point. I think we're just gonna see coin Dragonfire. So I just need to squeeze in the damage while I have it available, right? It should attack face first if he's going to Dragonfire. There it is. So we would have wasted 3 damage, right? Like, the way this is playing out. Like, it looks so obvious. So easy to do, but it would have cost me 3 damage. So, I think it's the right call. Ooh, good follow-ups. Shadow or Death is bad, of course, but... That's why we have Spellbender. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have played this. I think this is a misplay. I think this is a misplay. Because now you can test, Ooh, the freeze is pretty good. I shouldn't have played this, and I'll tell you why. Because he can test Potion of Madness on it now. And, turns out to not be relevant. But he could have casted Potion of Madness to break the Spellbinder and then got a Shadow Word Death off. So that would have really, really hurt us had that happened. So I think that was a misplay. It didn't really help that much on the board. It wasn't doing anything very significant, but an important little play there. Just in case. Regis, read my previous comment, please. Sure thing, Rockamet. Regis, if you friend me, I'll craft a golden taking abomination. Well, that would be a reason for me not to friend you. I wouldn't want you to waste dust. I'd rather just be friends. So, somebody doesn't know what a funnel cake is. Is that Tars who doesn't know what a funnel cake is? That's funny. Funnel cakes are good, dude. They're just fried dough. Sort of like a donut, but in like a thinner, like it's almost like strings of dough. Like you squeeze it out of a pastry bag in hot oil, and it's fried. It's probably the least healthy food ever created, or very near to the top of the least healthy food ever. I don't know how you get through all this. There's a lot to kill here. We've already seen the potion and the Dragonfire potion, so what's left to do? Shadow Word Death on one of these. And then I have... But he has to heal face or he's dead as well. Okay. We have 10. There's like a million... Any spell. Any spell. Okay, well that's certainly gonna do the trick. But literally any spell would do it. You just needed to buff that by 1. Well, not any spell. Yeah, any spell. I mean, Firelance Portal would have also done it, of course. But it had to be a spell we could play. It had to be cheap enough. But Firelance Portal does damage too, so. Probably my favorite carnival food. Yeah, my fiance likes them a lot. I mean, she'll eat like 3 bites of it, but she really enjoys the 3 bites she eats. Believe it or not, funnel cake doesn't exist everywhere. In fact, I think Hearthstone changes the food item to something else like churros. I've heard that, yeah. Churros are good too. It's interesting, Luxuria. You say it isn't that great. That might just be my dislike for sweet things. I don't find funnel cakes inherently sweet. It's the powdered sugar they pile on top is obviously sweet. But the funnel cake itself isn't especially sweet. It's almost, it's fried dough. So it's certainly heavy in carbohydrates, but not what you would, at least not what I would traditionally call sweet. Rocco Matt, dude, I can't today. I'm sorry. I can't negotiate with terrorists, right? What's a churro? Go big. It's like it's sort of like funnel cake, but typically one long extraction of the same kind of dough, but also usually with some cinnamon aspects to it. It's the same guy, right? Yeah. And usually dusted in like real sugar, or not real sugar, but normal sugar, like table sugar and cinnamon. Also fried. So like I said, very, very similar. Bring it. He doesn't have an answer. No way. How much dust is this deck? Is it worth crafting? I don't know. It's not that much dust. There's only a handful of epics, right? Bittertide, Spellbender. I mean, there are some adventure cards, of course, too. Crystal Runner, Ballet, Glyphs, and Epic. Is it worth crafting? I mean, if you like Mage, I think it's the best Mage deck right now. I played it from rank 5 to Legend with a 70+% win rate. It's, however you want to interpret that. That's what you should... Let's just go for it, guys. There's no coin, so how much does he really have access to here? Oh, the Sorcerer Apprentice just dies to the trade, though. That doesn't really accomplish anything. Let's just do this. Now see, that time we did use the removal on the minion because I don't anticipate him having a way to resolve my board. Important distinction versus last game, when I used the Medivh Valet to go face, remember? And by the way, that 3 damage maybe made the difference there. I think we ended up having it anyway, but it was close. So this time, I don't think he has an answer for my board on turn 4. What could he do? He can't Shadow Word Horror. He can't Pint Size Plus Horror. He can't Holy Nova. can Shadow Visions into a pain for this one, but this still lives. So in that case, use your removal to protect your assets on board. I hope these kinds of comments are helpful to you guys. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's obvious to some people. Probably not to everybody, though. Wish I could Krispy Kreme for everyone here. Krispy Kreme's pretty good, too. I haven't had Krispy Kreme in a long time. If we ever eat donuts here, there's a local donut place we eat at. The donuts are $3 a piece. Some of them are $4 a piece. Which sounds outrageous because you can get like 12 donuts for $4 some places, right? But they're so good. And they're giant. They're just incredibly good. Okay, I'm going to play the Sorcerer's Apprentice now and the Arcane Intellect. Ugh, I really don't want to play into Holy Nova though. I'm actually just going to play this. And I'm going to take this trade now to play around Holy Nova, because I want this to live, right? This is so much more valuable against Priest than this. And if I didn't take that trade, he could kill this with a Holy Nova potentially. It's not likely, it's still not very good, but... So hopefully this eats a Shadow Word Death, and we can play the Hydra after that. It'd be great. We have just 13 damage on board. If we draw a secret, 16, so... We'll see. Okay, Kazaka's coming down. We might actually have to trade in the Kazakis this time, because this at 5 health gets outside of the Kazakis. Or not. Glad we took that trade on Loot Hoarder still, though. Alright. Not a great line here. Might just play the... No, I can't Bitter Tide and then go face, because that results in a Dragonfire Potion clear. So, I mean, ping looks real juicy, because this is still pretty valuable. We might just ping in Sorcerer's Apprentice and call it a day. It's not ideal. Bad against Holy Nova. But if he spends 5 mana to kill 2 things, one of which is attacked like 3 times, then we just reload with the Hydra. We're probably okay. Potion of Madness doesn't line up here. Dragonfire would feel really bad. He might have to do it, but feel bad. I think it's cool of him to go for the 1 mana potion. It was a ballsy play that really worked out. That was the perfect potion to resolve that board. There's the Holy Nova, yeah. Why was it so cheap? Oh, it's from Primordial Glyph. What? That was not part of the plan. Crap. Yeah, we have to. Shadow Word Death clearly kills it, but... Should I craft Kazakus from a Wild Reno Lock? He's pretty good, man. In a Reno Lock style deck, of course. Only place he's good, but it might be worth it. I think he's actually an underrated card. He looks worse ever since Ultimate Infestation came out, I guess, but... So let's see. Raminator says, how about this secret? Cut the Red Wire. It's a good name. If your opponent has more than 4 minions and plays another summon a Ticking Abomination for him. That's funny, but I don't think it'd be very good. I mean, that's just... Think about how hard it would be to make that really work for you, right? Like, you'd have to kill the Ticking Abomination after it got summoned. And sometimes you wouldn't have a good way to do that, because you're Hunter. And then they just have a 4/5 out there, plus the 4 other minions they already had. So I think it's a really cool idea, but I'm not sure it's actually very good. As a card. I mean, it's a cool design, but maybe not a strong card in the actual game. Really good name, though, and really cool flavor. Ultimate Infestation should be a legendary spell. Yeah, I mean, it would certainly break their traditions and sort of the structure they have established for spells in the game so far. And, like, you know, every class gets the same sorts of rarities and stuff each expansion. It would disrupt all of that, but... Does he have an answer for this now? Just silence, maybe? He's thinking about just silencing it, I bet. Is he going to Dragonfire Potion here? Can he get there? Holy Smite plus Dragonfire Potion wouldn't be too bad. But the value, this is... Oh, Shadowy Pandaman. That's good. He just got 3 free damage there. That works for him. It sucks that always happens on turn 8 after we play our big turn 7 play every time. So this is 5-7. I actually can't do this if I want to do this. Unless I get a secret, then I can. I do think I want to do this, so we should probably just stick to what we have here.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
I'm late.
Counterspell is pretty good. He might have trouble dealing with all this stuff, or at least have to do something pretty inefficient. He's at 11. No heal available via hero power, but he probably still has a greater healing potion. So, it's going to be tough to get there. These are 2 good cards to have in hand, though, to find burn. And we do have 7 on board right now, so we'll see what he can do. He's going to counterspell some junk card here. Yeah. Good job. Now he's probably going to Dragonfire Potion. He's going to attack face, Dragonfire. Attack face. Attack face, Dragonfire. Regis, what are the substitutes you can use in the deck instead of adventure cards? I don't know that you can. I'm sorry to say. What are adventure cards? Midis Valet and... Oh, was it just Midis Valet? You might be able to get by without Midis Valet. Man, I have called like half of his plays perfectly so far. It's pretty funny. 100% that. No doubt. And, why not? He might have greater healing potion, but it just looks like I'm playing the only thing I got. It doesn't look like I'm trying to kill him outright. And he's gonna do it anyway next turn, right? Whether I play... He knows he's dead soon, so he's going to play the greater healing potion whether I fireball or not. It's not like we're signaling, hey dude, it's time to heal up. We're just playing our game plan. He knows our game plan, and, he knows if we're digging for cards this late via Primordial Glyph that we're going for burn, so. Valet was from Unguro. No, Valet is a, One Night Carazon card. Oh, Firelands Portal is another one, yeah. Well, Firelands Portal is pretty important, too. It'd be tough. You kind of need Valet and Portal. They're both important pieces of the deck. And then the epics, I think you need Glyph. You can get by without Bitter Tides, probably. Could just run some other big thing, some other big mid-game minion. Don't have Greater Healing Potion? Holy Nova won't do it. GG. Circle won't help. You should do it, but it won't help. Yay! Beat that guy twice in a row. We just, I feel bad for all these priests we play against. Like, you know, our friend, gosh, I'm blanking on your name right now, friend. Goliath? Is it Goliath? Yeah, Goliath 59. Like our friend Goliath. What is our good cards to counter Priest? So far, this Mage deck, let's see our win rate against Priest. This deck is 88% against Priest. We're 14-2 against Priest. So, and I think the only 2 losses were to Big Priest, honestly. I think we've beaten Rozaka's Priest like every time. Against Rogue, we're 4-1 for 80%. Against Hunter, we're 1-3. Shaman, we're 3-5. Paladin, we are 0? That sounds wrong. Surely we've played a Paladin. Warrior, 100%. Druid, 60%. Let him win, Regis, you monster. No way, man. It's Legend. I'm going to try to climb. I'm going to try hard a little bit tonight. I never try hard in Legend, and soon I'm going to be doing like budget decks and stuff at Legend, so I'm going to lose all my points. Well, I'm going to gain a bunch of points. Right? My Legend score is going to go way up. Way up. He 100% will kill this if I play it. But I might have to anyway. We have a really bad hand. And if I can disrupt his game plan at all, like stop Van Cleef or something, or... Well, okay. That helps. We get to get a cheap Arcane Intellect here. Oh, could also do a cheap Mirror Entity, but I think that'll get better later once the Keleseths are out. I really want to hit Frostbolt here. Really want to hit Frostbolt. Really want to hit Frostbolt. Ugh. Yeah. I mean, Molten Reflection's super good with Bittertide Hydra and Cabal Crystal Runner both. Especially when it's only going to be 2 mana. A 2 mana 8/8's pretty sick, but I'm worried we're not going to get that far. I kind of have to kill this Keleseth right now, guys. As bad as that trade looks. In which case, I guess I will just take the Molten Reflection. We can Mirror Entity next turn. Hydra, or maybe Fireball if we have to or something, but probably just Mirror Entity. Maybe we hit Kirin Mage. Maybe we Arcanologist Ping if that's an option, but I'm going to take the Molten Reflection. We're going to need some kind of magic play to win this game. We have to do this. I mean, Shadow Step is the reason we have to do it, but does he really have the... Wouldn't he have Shadow Stepped already? I think he would have. All the same, he might draw it. We're going to have to do it anyway. This dies to the weapon regardless, so... We got to respect the Shadow Step. I can deal with 1 Keleseth set of buffs. I'm not sure I can deal with 5. Is Firelands one of the free cards from... Okay, so there's the Fireball we were talking about, but unfortunately still doesn't kill it because of the top deck Keleseth. He top decked it this turn, guys. He top decked it. This is still at least a reasonable play. A wrong turn, that's what we wanted, but it's okay. I don't think he ever trades, right? Doesn't he always go face here? Surely he just goes face, right? Yeah, 2/3 is not terrible. Get a weapon trade. Okay. So I might have to Fireball that still, unfortunately. I just don't think I can play a Hydra into it. It's just gonna die for free. Definitely will die now. We'll take a mountain of damage in the meantime. And I can't ping either, unfortunately. Ugh. That Van Cleef was about the best possible draw he had in his deck, I guess. And the fact that it went to 7 instead of 6 was so significant. Regis respects Shadow Steps and women, that's right. Team Light or Void? Neither. I haven't done either one. Ugh, that's and that's the game, folks. Can't beat that. I just don't think we ever have the ability to play this either. If he doesn't respect this and we can hit a Bone Mare, might be nice, but the Molten Reflection won't work on it. It's too much mana. He has 12, 13. He only needs 3 damage. That's a bad thing. Let's just copy this Bittertide and give him like a bajillion damage on board. He really didn't have the 2 damage in his deck. Alright, let's do this for fun. This would normally be a ridiculous play, but clearly we give him lethal about 7 ways to Sunday. Luxuria, I think it's cool you like the October Ball, man. I haven't really gotten into it myself, but I'm glad that some people out there are finding it entertaining and engaging. It's cool. I like when Blizzard tries to do stuff. Even if I don't personally like it, I still think it's cool for them to go for it. Yo, Regis, glad to see you hit Legend. Thanks, Samo132. It's been 2 months in a row for me at Legend, guys. I think partly is because I've been streaming so much more. Like, you know, I just don't play that much off stream, honestly, because I'm so busy with everything else, often making videos or just doing real work. Same guy. Sucks. Just seem to miss the Keleseth. They always seem to have it, though. They always seem to have it. You hit Legend today, right? Yeah, just an hour ago. Second game of the stream. We hit it really quickly, in fact. Just rocketed to Legend tonight. Last night we climbed a ton. Last night I went from 3 to rank 1 5 stars at one point, right? So. Oh, I like that. Wow. That is great news for me. Holy crap. Yeah, let's just do that. He may not be able to kill this now. He probably has patches, so he does get to, but still. It could shut him out. Oh, what? Oh my god. I don't have a great... way to push through that. I guess we could just... No, he's backstabbing. We definitely don't have a great way to get through it now. No, I don't think I ever fireball there. God, Stone Hill Defender is frustratingly good against this board. Frustratingly good. Counterspell on 4, I don't see it being hyper relevant. I think part of me wants to fireball that and just get 3 more damage to the face, but I think the fireball is too valuable. So I'm actually not going to attack here. And if he uses his face to clear it, I almost don't mind. Because it's just more damage to him. We'll eventually get through the Stone Hill. I'll regret this a little bit if he patches it down. Patches it. But I don't expect to see a patches. I think he's just going to face tank it, yeah. Which I like, because... Ooh, that's a good draw. So turn 5. I think we're still just, generally speaking, better off going for the mirror entities against this. There's a lot of cheap stuff he might have. Shadow Steps, Backstabs, anything off of Shaku, Freezing Potion or something, who knows. Counterspells seem less reliable to me. Okay. I almost kind of don't want him to proc this as well, though. So we can get the valet ping. Oh, never mind. That's fine. We'll take that. That's okay. That's just fine. So I pretty clearly have to ping that, but I can't also fireball. Probably just ping counterspell here, I think. Just trade here. Go face here. Ping here. Counterspell here. And then we have a lot of damage available. He needs to remove these clearly, but how? How do you do it? Can you play Jackie Chan's Control Warlock? I can. Probably won't yet. This deck's still working out pretty well for me, so... Still working on this one. Shadow Step might get counterspelled here, and that sucks. Ooh, SI7 Agent's a great answer against that. God. That's annoying.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
With this much damage in hand, I'm 100% going face here. He has to kill me basically in 2 turns. He doesn't have healing in this deck, so... There's a chance he gets like an ice block, but even that, I don't know if he'd have time to... He's got to deal with my board and all this damage, right? I mean, Bowmare certainly helps. Okay, we'll just do this. Wow. It's interesting they went face there and didn't take any sort of trade. That's fine. As long as he doesn't play Ice Block, we're okay. We can test for Spellbender even... Oh, but we have Counterspell. He'd have to play a spell and then Ice Block. Spine Slayer certainly won't do the job. Yay! Can you tell me how to play this deck? I mean, I hope you can learn from watching. It's hard to just describe it. I mean, try to mulligan really aggressively for your secret synergy cards. You want Arcanologist, Curator Mage, Mana Worm, Priorities. You can keep Medivh LA and Frostbolt, but they're honestly not your best targets. You really, really want to hit Curator Mage, Arcanologist, Mana Worm. Get out on the board early. Try to squeeze in as much face damage as possible and put yourself on outs to kill your opponent. Only trade when it makes sense to protect another asset. Otherwise, push damage face always. Another Rogue. Man, I don't even know if we're good against Rogue. Is it good for climbing? Yeah, definitely. I played it from rank 5 to rank 1, basically. Or at least from rank... No, I think I played it pretty much from 5 to 1 with a 70% plus win rate, so... Absolutely good for climbing, yeah. Let's see what my overall win rate is right now. 78% overall. Oh, that's today. What is it this week? This week we're at 67%. 31 and 15. Overall... Or today we're at 78%. 7 and 2, so...
Aha!
We only lost 2 games? That seems wrong for some reason. I'm not sure. That's a funny card cap talk, I like it. Regis, you know some people are just adding Volcano to evolve Shaman to stop Bittertide Hydra. Cool. Good. I like that idea. Good for them. Finding it's a great tech card. And it's, I mean, it's a good card anyway, so it's the perfect kind of tech card. Some tech cards suck. God, how do they always have it? If we played a rogue who didn't play Kel'Thuzad yet, I think he played it last game. It was a little late, but he still played it. I just don't know how they always have it, guys. What's going on? Top deck secret is going to be great if we can hit it. I hate when that happens. Like, we just don't have a choice. We just have to play the counter spell because it's free, I think. Oh my god. That's tough. Why do they always have these cards that are bad for me? Probably have to take the ice block here. It's free, so... Gotta go for the face damage here. We could have taken the value trade, but it makes his weapon good, and I don't want to make his weapon good. Another secret would be just unbelievably good. We could ping even. The 4/4 patches. Get out of town, bro. Get out of here. I don't want any part of this. I didn't sign up for this. This is not who I want to be. This is not the Hearthstone I personally want to play. They just always... Oh, what? I thought I played this already for some reason. Oh, obviously I meant to play this. I don't know how I played so fast. My APM is so high, the game couldn't even register my action. I need a replay. Somebody clip it. I need a replay. I'm pretty sure I went to grab this and pulled it out. Somebody tell me if I did or didn't. We're gonna lose anyway, but... Somebody tell me. I need to know. Somebody tell me, somebody clip it and tell me. Go watch the... Roll it back. Roll it back. You should play a meme deck like Barnes Yashiraj. I don't know if that's... Well, I mean, Big Priest isn't a meme deck. There are some meme ways to build that, certainly, but... I put Kel'Thuzad into my Zoo Warlock. It was fun until the meta settled down. Yeah, I've been playing Kel'Thuzad pretty much the whole expansion in my hand buff Paladin deck. It's great. So we are... super duper duper dead. Why not? Did he miss lethal? No, he still has it if he trades here. Almost missed lethal though, I feel like. Oh, we actually have ice block, so I forgot about that. Totally forgot we don't usually have ice block, so. What could I possibly get here that helped? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I guess a taunt would have potentially helped. But, not really. Here it is! So let's see. I can't pull it up on stream, but I'm gonna check it out. Did I click the card or not? Let's see. Ping. Trade. No, I never did. I never clicked the card. Oh, it's just bad. Just bad mechanics. I just pinged and traded and went straight to the button. Even though it was yellow. Huh. Bad Regis. Thanks for the clip, guys. I swear to God I clicked it, but I guess not. Are we gonna get there, guys? We're gonna get top 1,000? We keep wavering against the rogues. We might have to change decks. Maybe some Paladin will be fun. He didn't even try to play that. He was too busy spazzing out the mouse. Let's take a review. Let's see. I don't think I was spazzing out the mouse at all. I played a card, I pinged, I traded, and I went right to the end turn button. There was no spazzing to be had, sir. Now, I won't deny that I'm occasionally a spazzer, but to insult a man about spazzing when he's not actually spazzing, that is the greatest of all insults, sir. Can't have it. We won't have it. We won't have it in this chat, Meeba. Shan't tolerate such dissidence. I can no one ever spell Yasharaj, because it's pronounced so differently that it's, it's pronounced so differently than it looks. I was thinking about subbing, but with misplays like that, well, go sub to Meeba over on YouTube. He's really good. He never makes misplays. Regis, you need to play Ancient One Rogue meme deck in Legend with Shadow Step. God. That sounds like hell on earth. Is this a sign to play Freeze Shaman? You can't misplay with that kind of deck. Yeah, you're right. What am I thinking? Why aren't we just playing Freeze Shaman? It's obviously a tier 1 deck.
So many possibilities.
I think it's cool this rogue deck that we've been playing against showed up, though. It's a cool deck. Not enjoying the Keleseth constantly being in their opening hand, but it's pretty cool that the deck has showed up at all. This isn't too bad. Together on 3. I guess we have to kill the minion because it's going to heal him for 4 anyway, so... is this better? Seems just objectively better. Plays an Immortal Coil, though. Let's do this for now.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
While his health is still at 28, we can steal a little bit of the heal value. If we wait, he might be able to tap first to get the full 4 heal. Ugh, it's annoying. Can I afford to just double Frostbolt that? I don't think so. I think we just Kieran Tor and call today. It's not threatening these minions itself. Hellfire wrecks my board, sort of. But we have Counterspell, so unless he coins to test it. He's testing Mirror Entity. Now he's going to coin Hellfire. No, that would be dumb. He might just coin to test. Okay, so ping Frostbolt looks fine. Well, no, I don't really want to... We'll just Frostbolt trade. Maybe just double Frostbolt here to get 4 to face. Yeah, that's fine. Well, we can also keep 2 minions alive if I just double Frostbolt this way. But they both have lower health. Would I rather get the 4 to the face, or would I rather keep both minions alive? I honestly think I'd rather just get the 4 to face. I hate using Frostbolts for clears like this, but they're taunts, and, you know, we kind of spent 6 damage to get 4. This makes Hellfire less appealing, makes Shadowbolt more appealing. With Shadowbolt, we have an answer for with Spellbender. So, Earthen Ring and Doomsayer. Holy crap. I need a card. I need a card. Has to be Mirror Entity. Oh, God. Sucks, we got a secret we can't play. I mean, we had a 2/3 chance to get one we couldn't play, right? But just sucks that we actually did. Was looking for that 33 roll. Hey, Hajima Bob, how's it going, dude? Ugh, gross. Let's do this first. Just in case it stakes. And it might, because we have, you know, Spellbender. He might test for Counterspell and be like, oh, I'm okay. Think it's Ice Block. And then go for, like, Siphon Soul, for instance. Oh, smart. He's testing Spellbender, and now he's going to Siphon Soul. Really good place. It's lucky that he had all that stuff to test. Honestly. It's pretty fortunate that he had a full complement. I mean, he might have been collecting them, right? It's not as if wasn't something he couldn't control, just still fairly fortunate. So this dies to the board, but we gotta go face regardless. And hopefully this stuff lives and we can hit for like 12 next turn. Okay. I don't think I mind that so much, just because, you know, he lost some pretty substantial minions as well. It's an average roll. Gonna go ahead and play this. Go ahead and play it. I think my favorite deck so far in the expansion is Elemental Mage. Got beat up by Amnesiac last night when I used it, though. Wow! I honestly can't beat that. I'll admit it. So Gul'dan comes down here and we insta-lose. Even though it's only a Voidwalker, it doesn't matter. He gets armor and he gets the lifesteal hero power. So it's just that we can't push through it. So no Gul'dan, that's good news. But Enforcer's coming down, so that's bad. Primordial into Pyroblast. That'd be pretty awesome. It's about our only one card out right now. Fireball doesn't get us there unless he taps again, which would be insane. I don't think he'd ever tap again. If he plays something good into the Mirror Entity, perhaps we could. But that would be insane. He's played around the secrets beautifully so far. Yeah, okay, it's 3-3. Siphon sold my 3-3. I love it. Let's go on face. Primordial Glyph? Oh my god! Let's do it, boys. Let's go say hello. Great Holy Brood, Father of all RNG, the Lucky One, Master of the Ultrasaurs, Sitter on the Topper of Yogg. May you please, God, give us this Pyroblast so that we can continue to climb up the heavenly, holy ranks of Hearthstone's Legend Ladder. Let's do it, boys. Great. So, just for the record, RNGesus, I know that that one shoots fire, but it's not the same. We actually needed... we actually needed the one that's much, much bigger than that one. Right. But this does put me on Fireball, assuming he doesn't have Gul'dan. If he draws Gul'dan, we're cooked regardless. But also puts me on Firelands Portal. We shouldn't be dead. I don't think he can do 5. That's fine. We're just top decking here for lethal. We either hit it or we don't. Maybe Great Holy Brood will give us a Fireball to make up for it. Nope. Holy Brood just got his wires crossed. All that hoopla, all that ceremony, all that begging and pleading, and I didn't get squat. That sucks. Illuminati confirmed. Ben Brode, you failed us. Once again, Ben Brode has failed us. Once again. Any of our burn cards there put us in it. Firelands Portal won it. Well, not any of our burn spells, but we had 4 draws, I think. No, we'd already played 1 Firelands Portal, right? Yeah, so we had 3 draws. It's probably 3 out of 10 or something. Who knows? Never look, you should have played Freeze Shaman. Yeah, that's pretty much my hashtag. Twitch BC, what's this tweet? Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. I will, Twitch BC. Give me time. Regis then proceeds to rescind his long prayer. Yeah, right? Like, I'm gonna take that screen off my stream, Ben Brode, if you're not careful. People are gonna forget about you, Ben Brode. You're only famous because of me. Regis, how does -2 Hydrologist +1 Prince +1 Glacial Shard sound? Sounds interesting. I'm not quite sure it sounds good. Hydrologist has some pretty powerful plays. But, I don't know. I don't know what the rest of your deck looks like. I don't... Oh, maybe that's what you sent me on Twitter. Maybe that's what you're saying. Yeah, I think Kel'Seth would work pretty well in the elemental stuff. I have to say. I like it. Go for it, man. Glacial Shard 2, elemental, of course, so. Guys, by the way, Ben Broad's laughing at you. Yeah, absolutely is. By the way, guys, if you're watching on YouTube and you want to come hang out on Twitch, I'm also on Twitch. I tend to read Twitch chat a lot more. Some advantages to Twitch. Is this the same guy? Same weird deck. Same weird, you know, half token, half late game deck that we saw before. I remember his name. Sure. We'll do this.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Really hope we hit a good spell here. What do we want to hit? Nourish, if that's something he runs? I'll go sort of middle ground. Ben Bro doesn't get angry, his laugh just gets scarier. I like that lore. That's good. That makes sense to me. Careful, wouldn't want to anger the Holy Broad. Why would it matter? I have such terrible luck regardless. I mean, it shouldn't make a difference. Ugh, this is a bad hand, guys. One of those hands you have to Fireball face because you need to spend your mana, but that's the last thing on Earth you actually want to do. Why couldn't we have drawn a Bitterside Hydra, for instance? That would have been beautiful. Well, that's game. We already lost. We just don't have it. We don't have a turn 6 play. Yeah, it's game. I'm actually just going to concede here, guys. It's going to take too long to do this. We can't get there. He armors for 3 every turn. We don't have a good play this turn. The taunts shut me out. Like, I have to Fireball a taunt, presumably. I mean, we could just go 9 over the top, right? But he's still at 16. It's like, how do we get to 16 when both Fireballs are gone? I think one Frostbolt would be gone. It's just, and he's armoring up for 3 every turn. You just can't. Let's just concede and move on. It'll take him forever to win the game, too, is the problem. We'll just scrape around for 5, 6 turns. So I'll just concede and call it a day. Where did, guys, where did we start? Wasn't it like 14-10 or 14-12 or somewhere around there? We're like right back where we started. I'm going to switch decks, guys. I'm going to play a Hand Buff Paladin deck I was playing previously with a lot of success. I got to find it, though, because I think I deleted it and changed it or something. I don't remember. I changed it and then deleted it, so I need to redo it. Here. This is, this is called Flappy Buff now, as of now. Because it has Vicious Fledgling in it. And Prince Kel'Seth. And some other cool cards. Actually, I think I want to cut the Black Knight from this deck. I don't think the Black Knight's good anymore. So I need one more card to add, guys. What should we add in? It can't be a 2-drop. As far as curve, a 1-drop wouldn't hurt. Maybe like an Argent Squire would be pretty decent. A Blessing of Kings has some pretty powerful implications. Oh, I know what I want. I want a Wind Fury card. Yeah, it's really good against priests too. Yeah. Let's do Stormwatcher. Okay, that'll do it. I forgot about Stormwatcher. You just dropped from around 1200? No, I mean, we started Legend at 1412 or something like that, I think. 1413, Twitch Beastie says, yeah. So we're pretty much exactly where we started. We climbed up to like 1042 or something. And then dropped again. You dropped from around 1200, that seems a bit much. Oh no, that's going from 1200 to 14 is nothing. That's 2 games. At this point you gain about 100 and lose about 100 every time. So you win 5 in a row, you'd go to 6 600, 500 maybe, because you'd start getting win streak bonuses to your MMR essentially. But you can easily go from 1400 to 500 in 6-7 games, right? If you win them all. Alright, I like Fireflies a lot against Hunter. Yeah, those are okay. Luxury. Just for the record, I didn't say I'd clean out my list tomorrow. I said soon. Just to dial back a little bit. You got the sentiment right, but not the details. Soon I'll clean out my friends list. Soon. Okay, it's annoying, of course. Razor Maw's pretty solid. I like Rallying Blade, though. We might Wicker Flame if the math lines up. Because it could be good against two health minions. It's less good against the Grandmother, though. Actually, Stonehill looks really good here, though. We're gonna have time to get this far. Maybe turn 4, turn 5, turn 6. I think we'll have time. We'll take the Lich King. So what do we not want to see here? Eagle Horns, kind of disruptive. Animal Companion, that's solid roll, but we have a pretty good way to deal with this stuff. Okay with that. We can trade here and Rallying Blade here. Are we better off killing the Leok, though? This takes 4 damage off the board right now. I think we're just better off taking minions off the board. The only problem is if Leok gets Houndmastered, he goes to 6 health. That's a fairly awkward amount of health for me to deal with. With a Rallying Blade and a Flame Elemental. We would have the Chillblade Champion, though, and the Wicker Flame Burn Bristle to stall out. So I think we do just kill the these other guys. I mean, we are giving him some extra damage, admittedly, because we're killing these while they're buffed. That's a tad questionable. Maybe we just kill the Leok, because it has the most health. And that minimizes the amount of damage I take. Like, we unempower the Leok. So he might feel compelled to take a value trade here. Houndmaster this. Just gonna raise him on instead. Do you do games with subs? Not currently, but I probably will sometime in the future. I assume soon was tomorrow. Sorry, Luxuria. No, to me, in my world, soon means an indeterminate amount of time, but it's on my mind, if that makes any sense. Soon to me is not a very clear classification, admittedly. Fireflies are really good right now because of Spikerid's Steed. I don't think he's going to want to kill all of that stuff. Trade. He actually can't based on the board. Probably trades here. Oh, God. Great news. Eagle Hornbow is really bad because then he... Oh, my God. Unleash the Hounds, too? I cannot think of a worse turn for me. If someone designed a turn for him to take and said, okay, based on this board state, what's the worst possible thing that could happen? I think we found it. I think we discovered what it is. Oh, come on! What's the exact combination of cards that will ruin your hopes and dreams? Oh, it's that combination? Oh, what do you know? That's exactly what same the Hunter has. Oh, God, there's just nothing to do here. There's absolutely nothing to do.
I don't have enough mana.
Ugh. Steed is Hyena? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We might as well. We're not winning this game. We can't even play the 2 cards I have in hand. I can only play 1 card. I've actually won crazier games with this deck, so let's see what we can do. You have the same definition of soon as half of my professors. That sounds right. I was in academia for a while, so that's probably why. So here's where we steed his hyena. That's not that bad of a board. It's not that bad. We do have Eldor Peacekeepers in this deck. There was a chance we drew one and kind of... Not once he played the hyena, but... I mean the Hydra, but... Before that, there was a chance we found an answer there. There's an absolute chance. Why is everybody playing real... Same guy. Gosh dang it. Has to be the same guy. That was too fast. Oh, Warlock. Oh, Fibonacci. I bet this is the real Fibonacci. Does Fibonacci even stream, guys? Last time we played what we thought was Fibonacci, I don't think he was streaming, but I don't even know if he streams at all. That's what I don't know. Let's try to find him, guys. You can't Google Fibonacci. You always get the real Fibonacci, the mathematician. Ugh, garbage hand. Why don't we ever hit Kelisath when we full mulligan? Like every time. Every time. Yeah, might as well. Same thing happened to me at rank 16. It's a Buffetin curse. Yeah, we might have to play a real deck. Ooh, discard lock. Holy crap. I was worried that we were going to get outvalued. Now we're going to get outsmorked.
For justice.
Ritz really needs to die. But I just don't have a way to do that yet. This thing's going to be crazy. Hopefully very good against his board. We'll see what he does. He's going to... Lakari Fellhound. Okay. Pretty solid discard targets for me. It sucks that he gets to draw so much, but... this is really bad against his board, though. How do you beat Lakari Fellhound, guys? He just trades and trades. He's got a 5 health minion remaining. I don't really get anything out of it. Just needs to have 4 health. Might just have to Stonehill here. I have a 5. Maybe a 6. Maybe a 7. Sunkeeper seems fairly bad against Zoo. Might just have to take the Tyrion here, based on our curve. I think we're just really far behind and going to lose this game, though, is what I think is going to happen. The 3-8 on turn 4 is a little bit too much. We tapped. That's a good sign. So he's not going to be developing that much more on the board. Tomb Guard discarded. It's pretty good for me. There's our Flappy buff. Alright. Still kind of stuck doing this. Turn 6 gets better now that this has 4 health. Have to hero power though. I expect him to just trade this way, so this still stays at 7 health. We're gonna have to outvalue this guy. For sure. Oof, that's good. It's another 4 health guy too to set up the trade here on the Corpse Taker. Might just have to Eldor Peacekeeper this and play the Vicious Fledgling. The Fledgling can obviously die, but it's a priority target, right? Like he kind of needs to deal with it, which means he may not be able to resolve the Eldor. No, he can still resolve the Eldor because he can trade and get the 1 attack here. Could also silence this, but that doesn't really open up anything. Doesn't do anything at all. I think this is still the right play. Oh no, they both have 4 health. So he no, never mind. I did the math wrong. He shouldn't be able to kill the Eldor. Still, I think. A Warlock at Legend? Yeah, at Legend people don't always play the best stuff, right? Sometimes they just play garbage because it's fun. This has been on board for so long. It's losing me the game. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh my god. More. He runs Bone Drake and Drain Life. Is that what I saw? Or no, it's Demon Fire. That's even cooler. So we finally have the way to kill this one, but now we can't kill this one. I guess we actually... No, it died to the Bone Mare. So the Soulfire did change the math enough where he could resolve that. Oh, God, it sucks that... It really sucks that we can't stick a minion. And our mana curve has yet to line up nicely either. I mean, Tyrion on 8 can't go wrong there, but he has some value pieces in here, guys. He's got Bone Drakes. Why are there Bone Drakes in here? That's wild.
The truth is in here.
Oh, that's good. We don't have any board clears. He's gonna fatigue out soon, but I can't get to these freaking imps. I just can't get through them. He has a million cards in hand. Oh my god. Bone Mare's down. I think there's just too much board for me here. I just don't think we're ever going to stabilize against this. Tyrion's about the best we can do, but... Spikered Steed, but it's only going to be on a minion, right, or a hero power right now. It's not good. Haha, when discard lock actually works. Yeah, the coin Lakari protecting the Malkazars is the dream. Absolute best case scenario. Might just have to Bone Mare if it looks like we can live through it, which I think we might. He doesn't have that much damage on the board. Well, never mind. That's a lot more damage on the board. Might need to silence that. It's 8, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage. Corpse Taker heals me for a little bit. We could Corpse Taker and Spellbreaker. Could clear off the Void Walker, which sucks, but... Next turn I can Spike Grid Steed. Not a 4-drop, unfortunately. I'd really like to Spike Grid Steed the Corpse Taker, but... If I play the Spellbreaker, I have to taunt alongside it. I guess this doesn't necessarily die this turn. I could like Corpse Taker and Grime Street Enforcer. What if we Bone Mare a hero power this turn? That's a 5 health taunt, but he trades this in and gets the minion back, which we don't want. And then he has 6, 8, 9 damage available. I think we Corpse Taker and Grime Street Enforcer this turn. And then this is a 10 health taunt moving forward, right? So he trades this. He probably needs to kill this. He only needs to do 3 to this because of the Dreadlord still. Okay, he'll trade here, it looks like. Unless we're just dead. But he's lost both Doom Guards, or used them both. So we're going to silence that, so we don't mind... Ugh, well that's more of a problem. Could also Spiker's Steed the Chillblade Champion. But I absolutely think we have to silence one of these guys. I don't guess it matters which one we silence. They both die to the same kinds of stuff. Alright. Can we sustain, guys? I don't know. I mean, we've almost bled him out of stuff. He needs to get the Firefly. Firefly, 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 not Doomguard. Yes! Nice! There were only a handful of minions, if you guys look, and most of them were really bad. Only Firefly and Silver Golem were okay. The rest were like 4 giant dudes. And that's something we were not going to be able to handle very well. What do I need to draw here? Lich King or Tyrion, I guess? Even Bone Mare's not that... Oh, God. Really wasn't expecting to have to deal with that, I'll be frank. That becomes a bit more of an issue. Well... Right, it's a solid Bone Mare target, I guess. Just because it's a 3-drop, right? But his hero power here just becomes so valuable. I just don't think we're going to have enough. We need to hit like a Spike Ridge Steed again. Or a Tyrion or a Lich King. His hero power is going to just kill me eventually. Unless I can somehow stabilize this guy. He's taking some trades at least. Oh my god. Get out of town, dude. That's game. Why didn't he play this stuff a little sooner? Alright, Tyrion, bro. It's all on you, dude. I think we're probably dead, right? Looks like we, with his hero power, are very dead. Yeah, we're dead. Well played. Man, what a cool deck. I like it. Nerubian Unraveler, nice. We almost got there, guys. Like, really close. If we hadn't had to deal with that stupid... If it wasn't for the Malchezaar's Imps, like, look how many more cards he drew than us. He drew 15 more cards. I mean, I know he's a Warlock, but... Get out. I want to play Fibonacci's deck. That was awesome. That was really, really cool. That was very much a highlight game. Oh, my face is covered too. Man, guys. Guys, tell me. N'Zoth, Gul'dan, discard a little bit of everything. That was awesome. I complimented the deck. That did not indicate that I wanted to play against it again. Just for clarity's sake. Oh my god. 2 straight games. Give me Keleseth! Give me Keleseth! Fibonacci again. At least you know what to expect. Yeah, but I still don't feel very good about our odds against a... I mean, your hope would be that in a deck like this, they don't draw their 1-drops. Like, he should have Gul'dan, and all those Bone Drakes, and the Cruel Dynamancers. You would not expect them to hit the 1/1/2. That's kind of unfortunate, right? That he hits this beautiful of a curve. And we don't hit anything. Keleseth, nowhere to be found. Because we're not a rogue, apparently.
The truth is in here.
See ya, Sama, dude. God, this... I mean... Come on, guys. This is not fair. How do you have so many 10-drops in your deck, and you just draw a perfect curve? I don't get that. How do you hit the perfect curve with all those 10-drops and 6-drops? He has Doomguards, Bone Drakes, Cruel Dynamancers, Gul'dans, and he hits the dream curve. The absolute dream curve. He was sitting on a Nerubian Unraveler, at least. There's some justice in the world. Yeah, this is not a great turn 5. He's got the clear for it on board, but it's the best thing we got, so. Flappy Bird, you're gonna have to do some magic, man. You might as well throw Cthulhu in there, too. Yeah, absolutely. There's a... We didn't even see the Tar Creeper last game. We have to kill these, and we have never had a way to kill them successfully. Like, I guess we could have forced the Chillblade champion last turn. to kill it. Might have been worth it in hindsight, but didn't look that great to me. Hey, Mecha Sushi X Man, thanks for the 100 bits. Cheer me through these Fibonacci struggles, dude. This guy's deck is basically the Fibonacci sequence. It's like all these weird cards curving up in a beautiful symmetry. It's great. I need this to live. Don't take the trade. Don't take the trade. Nice. He's thinking about it. Nice. Bone Mare is interesting, but not better, I guess. I mean, last game I thought I could outvalue him. This game, I don't think that's the case. I don't think we can outvalue him. Don't think we can outvalue him. Guys, people must have this weird sentiment that dropping a couple hundred ranks in Legend is like a significant thing. I promise it's really not. You just bounce around like crazy. Especially if you're not playing tier 1 decks. I bet Fibonacci's been from 500 to 1500 all week with this deck. Oh yeah! That's a helpful discard. That's good news. I kind of want to play his deck. It's cool. Regis, you should screenshot this deck and play it for the memes. Yeah, we might actually. It looks like a lot of fun. Neil P says, I've been dying to ask you... Oh, man. It's out of cards, at least. Just passes here, but we get a good... Get a pretty good Ashbringer turn here. Of course, we draw a weapon right now. It's great. Alright, we just need him to discard N'Zoth now and we're good to go. Like, how can you run Gul'dan and N'Zoth in a discard deck? Like, the risks are insane. I love it, though. It's really cool. Really, really cool. If we Bone Mare, we don't hit the silence here. I really want to silence this, right? So I could silence and play Flappy Bird. Could go 10 to face, but... God, we could just go 15 to face. We do have some silences to get through his taunts. If I go 15 to face, though, there's a very good chance he can clear the minion very easily, right? Can he clear the Flappy Bird, though? He soul-fired twice. I think I'm gonna go 9 to face and kill the Doom Guard. In the hopes that the Flappy Bird can live, and perhaps even this can live. He might have he Mortal Coiled twice, too. This kind of splits my resources. For all we know, he might run Twisting Nether. Like, God, we don't know. Seriously, man? That's some garbage. Where did the Tarlurker come from? Oh, he discarded it. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Deal. Freaking deal, dude. That's not a bad top deck. Deal. We take a lot of damage off this, but I think it'll be okay. We have to kill it because it threatens our Tarim. Like, he shouldn't have any direct damage left. And he's only got 5 cards remaining, so... I think we'll be able to stabilize here. Or maybe just kill him soon. Dinomancer is a bit of an annoyance. We can silence it, but... Stonehill's a great draw. Because it just slows down his progression here. Grime Street Protector. I'm going to take the Lich King because I think we're going to Spell Break Growling Blade this turn, and I think the Lich King is better later. Do 9. If he taps, he gives me lethal. Yeah, I think we win anyway, so I'm just gonna take these trades. He doesn't have any direct damage, right? Because the Doom Guards are gone, the Soulfires are gone. Let's just try to play it ultimately safe here, in case he has like a silence or something. We don't really know, but we definitely want to. Oh, possessed villagers. That's not gonna do it at this point. We have 7, 10, 11 exactly. Bone Mare's a pain. Spike Ridge Steed to get through the Bone Mare. Okay. This feels kind of bad though. But he's like out of gas, so I think it's okay. He has 1 card left. Can it beat the Lich King is the question, right? He trades here. What's the 1 card? It's not N'Zoth or Blood Reaver Gul'dan, so it's not gonna do it. Okay, GG. Woo! Woo! Wow, guys, 2 cool games. Fibonacci destroys us with the craziest deck in history, and then he destroys me with a Deathwing, and we top deck Sunkeeper Tarim as the perfect answer. That's nuts. That's an awesome highlight for sure. Great set of games. It's not rare. It's not common on the normal ladder that you get to get revenge against someone, right? Like in Legend, it happens a little more consistently because you know you tend to queue into the same. There's less people in the ladder at any given time, at any given rank, so you tend to queue into the same guys a little more consistently. Maybe we'll get him a 3rd time. I doubt it. That's incredibly unlikely, but... Zeddy! I think this deck can be good against Rogue. But I'm not really sure. We still have not even seen a Keleseth, guys. Haven't even seen it. Regis, can you make a deck with Archbishop Benedictus and Elise Starseeker in wild mode? Are you asking if I specifically can, or if anybody can? In my opinion... I think people can.
Welcome.
I think you can make it.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Maybe Zeddy will become a Regis fan someday, too. Oh, baby! Yeah! Nice! I wish we could kill his, because I don't want it to get Shadow Stepped, but at least we hit ours, too. His is golden, though. Holy crap. We already lose just by default. Cool, no Shadow Step. That's good news. Patches is buffed out of his gourd, but at least there's no Shadow Step, right? There's some justice in the world. Yeah, I think Second Rate Bruiser's gonna go a ways here. He's gonna have some minions on board soon. Maybe even next turn. Regis McClicky, yeah, that's been my name for a long time. Hey, TLG Carnus, by the way, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. Got a little distracted there. But really appreciate it, TLG, dude. Thank you so much, TLG, for all the continued support and fun in chat. Backstab. Trade. Weapon trade. 3 to face. Keep the minions alive, man. Play one more dude. Play one more dude. Shadow Step, Keleseth. Great. We still haven't been able to kill it. That's been our biggest problem tonight, is not being able to kill high priority targets in this deck. We keep coming short on ways to, like, we don't hit the Rowling Blades, or there's a taunt in the way. It's really unfortunate for me. It's gonna be hard now. It's gotten everything's coming out +2/+2. He's just been on board for like 3 turns. Sucks. This is hopefully a good 3-mana play. We'll see. Still need to hit a Rowling Blade, I think. It's definitely going to be a 3-mana play. Is this not buffed? Had to suffer those crazy games. Thanks, TLG Carnage, man. That was really fun. Even losing was tons of fun. Zeddy, the guy. Is Zeddy somebody, guys? Like, why do we keep talking about Zeddy? Is he famous? I don't know who Zeddy is. Am I out of the loop on this one? Rallying Blade, finally, but now I don't really want to play it. Now I kind of want to just play my second-rate bruiser and call it a day. He's only got one more Shadow Step. He's not going to hit it. There's no way. There's absolutely zero chance he hits the second Shadow Step here. Zero chance. Zeddy is one of Crip's mods. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I don't watch enough Crip, I guess. He's scouting me out. Crip and I are going to have a big battle. No, of course not. He's ridiculously good at Hearthstone. Seems okay. You saying I'm not ridiculously good? No, I don't know him. It's cool. A lot of pro battles in chat tonight. You have to kill it. No! I don't think he has another Shadow Step. I think we're fine. He top decked the last one. Like, he didn't have it right away. So. I think it's unlikely we see another one. Taking the value trade. Interesting. I like it. I would have just probably traded the 1/1 and gone for the face damage, I think, but that's me. Different strokes, etc. I'd like both these minions to live, but or one of these minions to live, but they very likely won't. He will almost certainly clear. So we need to draw a playable card. Stormwatcher, best draw on the deck. Grimeshade Enforcer is probably the second best draw on the deck. Corpse Takers would be okay. Well, he might actually go face now. He may not want to deal with that. He may not want to lose this trade. Nope. Still making the right plays. Sort of frustratingly good. Sort of frustratingly good. This isn't too bad. Probably play a 4-drop if I get it here. Oh, can I pass up the Tyrion, though? Yeah, I think I have to. I think this turn there's too much on board right now. I can't afford... I need to get some stats out. It's a pretty important turn right here. He trades here. The 2/2 lingering from this also looks like it has some lineup value. Plus, it just sets up a Bone Mare if we want to. We might just go ahead and Lich King. We'll see what the board state looks like, but it just gives me options. Yeah, he was worried about seed. That's why I said it was a good play. Like, he's actually making really good plays. Really smart reads. Being very careful. I think it signals that his hand is more value-oriented, too, though. I don't think it's a bunch of low drops. I think he's got probably another Bone Mare. I don't know what else this deck even runs. I need to look at the list. It's hard to remember everything. Let's see. Asmodai, Rogue, things right here, right? What else does he have? Vile Spines. We got to be careful of that. Shadowcaster Bone Mare is insanely good. Okay. Just got a Lich King. It's gonna get blown up, but no choice. Shadowcaster's definitely. Ooh, that might be enough, but we're probably just at to Vile Spine plus Bone Mare. Or Spellbreaker, Bone Mare, whatever. Exact lethal. We could have played it hyper safe with Spike Ridge, but we just lose the game in that scenario, I think. Every time. Because we just don't apply enough counter pressure, right? We just sit there and bleed out. Just minions all live. We don't have any removal, so. Whoa, Maximus, dude, dropping the legendary Regises, the golden Regis, the silver Regis. Looks really good when they're all together, honestly. That's really nice. Hey, about the mage deck before, is Spellbinder useful and non-replaceable? It's useful, but it is replaceable. You could just run another Mirror Entity and be fine. What is this deck's win rate? 10%? Right now, probably. But historically, in this deck, I played it mostly to almost all the way to Legend last season. And this exact version, I think. Actually, I have it on HS Replay. Let me see. This exact version had a 71.4% win rate prior to tonight, I think. Or maybe that's actually already including tonight's games. No, it's still at 7, so that was prior to tonight. But it was a pretty low sample size. So, hard to say for sure, but strong deck nonetheless. No, well, not a strong deck. It's solid tier 3, but good enough for me. I don't like playing tier 1 decks to Legend or at Legend all that much. I think it's a little bit more fun. Shadow Word Pain incoming, boys. I personally think it's a little more fun to play slightly challenging decks. 26.2 much. Loving the golden and silver Regis. Does not want to be left out there, I see. Oh, we hit it! The dream. Yeah. I guess can't be targeted is a little better than stealth, isn't it? There's no minions on board, so he's not running a 4-mana charge. No Wind Fury, unfortunately, but never get Wind Fury. Like free shaman, it's a nice challenge. Well, that might be a little too far. Tier 8 decks might be a little too challenging. Hey man, I love your channel. Thank you for all the great content. Says Click. Keep up the good work. I love your channel so much. Thanks, Click, dude. Whoa, what? That is not a combination you expect to see every day. Okay. Yay. Sure. So Holy Nova's good against my board, obviously, but shouldn't threaten the Floppy Bird, the Floppy buff. What deck have you played the most this season? Definitely my Secret Mage. Played it all the way to Legend. 100% the most common deck I played. Played it a lot. It went something like 70% mostly. Did you say it was an ice challenge? Yes. An ice challenge. Mason the guy, dude. Hello, Mason. How's it going, man? Yeah, long time no see. I'm glad you're here. Happy to have you hanging out. Oh, Spirit Lash. Cool. I dig it. A lot of,
Welcome! Boys, make
Whoa.
some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Hey, I missed a sub, I think. Did I miss Space Parrot's sub? Did you guys see that? Did we hear Space Parrot go off? I don't remember talking about Space Parrot. Space Parrot, are you still here? Did you sub? I might have missed it in all the Fibonacci hype. But Space Parrot, thank you for the sub, dude. If you're, I see you're still here, so welcome, man. I see the notification now. It was 9 minutes ago, it says. Thank you. And also the Fart Wizard. The Fart Wizard just subscribed, so thank you, Fart Wizard, dude. Really appreciate it. Sure. We need to get this out of Dragonfire range if we can. Yeah, Divine Shield will help. The Fart Wizard 41 of all Fart Wizards. Not the Fart Wizard 39, not the Fart Wizard 27, but the Fart Wizard 41. Thank you, dude. Welcome. This is like a nightmare for Priest. My god. The 4/4 Flappy Bird. Wind Furied. I can Spike Ridge Steed it next turn, too. If it lives this turn, it's basically never going to die. And I just... How could he kill... I guess Pint-Sized Potion Shadowed Horror deals with it still. But that's probably it. Yeah, he's pretty much screwed now, I think. I think Spike Ridge just... Oh, I can't target it! Oh, no! I forgot I can't target it, guys! No! We gave it can't be targeted, and now I can't target it. It's still the right decision, but it's kind of unfortunate. Just do this. I mean, we have enough to win the game. We don't need the Kelliseth right now, and Kelliseth's a little bit awkward. So. I forgot we can't target it too. Mecha Sushi like that, 100 bits. No, not a misplay, just a miscommunication. Still the right call to give it can't be targeted. Stealth only lasts for a single turn. Uh-oh! 4 attack clear with Polymorph. It's kind of bad. Of course, he has to live through the turn, so we have 16 damage on board, and potentially more, so he needs to get a heal or armor or something. Well, that's not gonna do it. Well, it might actually. As far as we can tell, he's not dead. Nope, he's dead. We can target the Flappy Bird with this. That is brutal. The 12-9 can't be targeted Flappy Bird. And that's why we call it the Flappy Buff. The Flappy Buff. That's twice tonight priests have gotten that exact potion against me. The great 1-mana potion, like the perfect 1-mana potion. Oh my god, invisible Mountain Dew. Oh, my face becomes invisible when it's on there too. Scary, guys. Spooky. Everybody's just playing Rogue now. Asmo's Rogue deck is just everywhere, huh? It just feels like such a crazy list. It's very good, obviously. It just feels like a little bit of Pirates, a little bit of Kelliseth. Let's throw in a Vile Spine. Let's throw in some Bone Mares. How about a Leroy? Shadowcasters? Sure. Shadow Steps? Yeah. And then suddenly Kelliseth kind of makes all of it work so well together. Regis, Cairn, or Shredder? I need context. For what context? I don't know. We need to know what you're talking about, right? Gotta do this, I think, for curve considerations. We don't have a turn 3, so... Be nice to play both of those, but I don't want to just hero power on turn 3. So now I can kind of hero power and play one in hero power and save the other. In these Kelliseth decks, you don't hate when Patches comes out early. It's actually kind of good. Hey, Sweaty Thighs! Thanks for the Twitch Prime subscription, Sweaty Thighs, dude. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate it, Sweaty Thighs. That puts us back over 230 Twitch subscribers currently, guys. I really thought I was going to fall to like 150. After the Frozen Throne hype expired, you know, because... essentially, Frozen Throne, you know, that month, basically, I got a ton of subs. Or the few days over the Frozen Throne, I got a ton of subs, and it's been 30 days or more since then, so a lot fell off. So I thought we'd lose everything. But you guys have kept it coming. It's 231 subscribers. That's crazy. Chillblade Champion's kind of cool because you can just kill the South Sea Captain, and that's a lot of value. But playing Kelliseth earlier rather than later is also a lot of value. The question is, what can we stay alive if we do that? What does it hit that's really important to me? If we play the Corpse Taker, he just trades and probably weapons and trades. Like, he has some pretty good ways to deal with it. Next turn we could Chillblade and Flame Elemental. We'd have another card drawn. I kind of want to save the Flame Ellie for the Bone Mare and the Spikerid Steed, because it's really cheap to combo out with either of those. I guess we'll just play on curve here. Kelliseth just makes the math too awkward. He gets too many good trades, and it's just bad. Regis, do you have ideas to expand your audience? Scrolling all the time, so... really just creating content is the best way, I think. I'm not going to do anything cheesy or try to get famous on Reddit or anything like that. I'm already more than happy. Let people watch what they want to watch. Find the creators they want to support. Those kinds of things, right? I don't need to make millions of dollars or turn into Crip or whoever. I don't want to be a salty old Hearthstone player. I'm having fun doing what we're doing now, guys. Alright, this is a decent turn 5. It's clearly gonna die, but it's just high priority targets. It buys me some time. Maybe we get a good Sunkeeper off, that sort of thing. He trades here, probably. This is just a 3-3 most of the time at this point. He's already got the patches and a Swashbuckler, so... Eldor Peacekeeper trade. That's cool. Pretty cool. Eldor Peacekeeper, man. Never mind, there's still another Swashbuckler. Oh god, Consecration. Somehow magically add yourself to my deck. You can't Sunkeeper this. Oh boy. This is not very good. But we can do the Flame Elemental Spikered Steed like I was talking about previously. That actually is pretty good here. But this is generating ridiculous value. It's another one of those high priority targets we just haven't had the answer to. Bring on a co-host. Kelly Ripa would be nice. It's Kelly Ripper. Get it? Or Kathy Lethal. Oh my god, he's playing my deck better than I am. I can't beat these plays. He's getting the best Paladin cards. Oh boy. This doesn't even trade that well anymore now that he has a 4 health minion. It kills a few things, I guess. Maybe the 2/6 lives and we hit a Bone Mare on it and there's a chance. Oh. A chance. Hey, Devin G. Minor, dude. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Have a good night. I like the exclusivity of watching Regis. It's nice to have other people around and actually be able to interact with the streamer. Thanks, Wilbur. 9 the Hermit says, "Hello, Regis Kilbin. Found your content on YouTube. Intend to watch you over there, but you're quickly becoming one of my favorite Hearthstone streamers." Thanks, Hermit. Appreciate it, man. Great curve. We happen to have every high-cost card in our hands. Of course, we did add a 7-drop to my deck. It was a 6-drop before, so I don't know if that's a big difference. So far, the Wind Fury has been totally irrelevant. I'm not sure I like this. This was like a tournament tech choice, but I'm not sure it's the right ladder tech choice where there's a lot more aggro. I think we'd be better off cutting this for like another low-cost taunt, or just a low-cost kind of threat. What's out there that's available, guys? What could we cut the Stormwatcher for? Not once has the Wind Fury been relevant. Like, what's a 1 or 2 mana card that could really add tons of value to my deck? Light's Justice, maybe. We've had trouble killing stuff. It's just lingering. I don't want to overcrowd with weapons, but... Wouldn't hate seeing a Patches in here, but... Glacial Shard's kind of intriguing. Southsea Deckhand, probably not. None of these 1-drops looked that juicy, and we have a lot of 3-drops. Man. I guess a, where's she at? Where's she at? A Selfless Hero is sort of interesting. But a lot of our stuff has Divine Shield already, so I don't know how helpful it would be. And on turn 1, this doesn't trade that favorably into things. Add in a Consecration, that's actually a decent idea. Although we have a lot of 4-drops. What about a 5-drop? Bittershot Hydra might be okay. Cobalt Scalebane, actually. Ooh, I think I like Scalebane a lot. People are running Scalebane in similar lists to this as well. Yeah, Scalebane sounds pretty good. I don't even hate, like, Skelemancer, actually. Just because of the Spike Ridged and the Bone Mares. And the AoE defensibility. Maybe we go for the Skelemancer. Can't decide. I just don't think... A lot of people are recommending Wind Fury cards. We never needed the Wind Fury. It never made a difference. Whether it was a 1 mana or 8 mana or 7 mana or 5, it's just the Wind Fury was useless. So I don't want to look for just Wind Fury cards. I kind of like the idea of Defender of Argus. A lot of stuff has taunts, but you know, Defender of Argus seeing a Fledgling or a Aldor or a Keleseth gives those, or Fireflies, suddenly gives those minions a lot more value. But it's again another 4-drop. Tyrion? Well, we have a Tyrion. So I would love to add a second one. I'd love to add a second one, but I think one Tyrion's gonna be fine for tonight. What do you guys say? Let's try a Skelemancer. I don't know if it's good, but it might be fun. And, you know, fun is worth more than good most of the time. Zeddy's here, is that right? Somebody said Zeddy's here. Hey, Zeddy. I didn't know who you were, Zeddy, but chat told me you're famous. I don't mean to say that as an insult. I mean, you are legitimately famous. People know who you are. I just wasn't aware. Apparently doing some good work for Crip and amazing at amazing at Hearthstone. Apparently, you'd certainly trounced us, Zeddy. Made some really good plays around Bone Mare and Spikered Seed in particular that disrupted our lines. So, well done, man. Fun is greater than wins. Yeah, I think so. I think that's right. Nice, Eddie, man. Top 100s are always an achievement. Certainly nothing to scoff at. How is old Crip, Zeddy? Give us the inside scoops. Crip seems, from what I've heard, and from the very little that I've seen, Crip seems like he's a little bit happier these days. I think some of the salt and some of the edge has been taken off. I think it seems like Crip's life is in a pretty good place. He's enjoying himself, etc., etc. So, give us the inside scoop. Is that a good read, Zeddy? The Fart Wizard 41. I will never get over your name, Fart Wizard. So will you be going for the full set of golden cards now that you have a full set? No, Fart Wizard. I'm no Crip, man. I just can't invest that much time or money into the game. Well, I suppose I could actually invest that much money, but I won't. So I'm just going to be stuck with a regular collection, and I'm going to be very, very happy with that. That's more than enough. Zeddy says, sponsored content has made him happier. Funny how money has that effect. Well, I'd say it's partly the money, right? But I imagine it's also the fact that he's not always playing Hearthstone. I think just having some diversity and some new stimuli in your life can go a really long way. Well, I was going to drop the Fledgling. I think we're going to get Dragonfire Potioned pretty much no matter what I do here. But at least this way we get some value add back into the hand after the Dragonfire Potion, right? Like if we play the Fledgling in Hero Power, the Dragonfire Potion, we don't get anything out of this board. At least with the Grime Street, we get some stats back, right? We can Stonehill and play a 4/4 Fledgling, which is particularly exciting. So he's going to coin Dragonfire for sure. No question. He's been sitting on a million cards. You know he pretty much has it at that point. I guess we do this first, but I can't possibly imagine a play that is not Vicious Fledgling here. Sinjin's just the most consistent damage and pressure. We don't need the heal. So, he shouldn't have a good answer for this, I think. Yeah, Raza's not going to do the trick. We'll trade into the Raza to protect our Fledgling as much as possible, but let's see what happens here. Sure. Yeah, we'll have to go for Can't Be Targeted here. Not that we necessarily need it, because it's at 4 attack. But he could get like a Kazakis Potion, 1 mana. We've seen that a couple times tonight, honestly. So I think this is just the overall safest route, which I like. And then I guess we just play this guy. God, do I actually just go face for 10 here? We don't get punished by much, right? Holy Nova still doesn't give him a clear on the Fledgling because he can't Holy Smite. Oh my god, do I just go face here? Put him at 6? Even if something terrible happens, we can reload with the Lich King. Let's just put him on an out, I guess. We have a silence for a taunt. I'm gonna go ahead and attack in case we draw another weapon that puts me over the top somehow. The Dragonfire Potion was legit, it wasn't off vision, so we get punished fairly hard by Pint-Sized Potion Shadowlord Horror, but at least it kills his Raza in the meantime. We get some value back. It's a lot of mana to commit there. Even if he trades into the Flappy Bird, we have lethal with Sunkeeper, it looks like. Shadow Visions into Holy Smite saves him a little bit. Yeah, that keeps him alive, I guess. Shoot. Unless he heals a minion, that'd be insane. Yeah, that's enough to keep him alive here. Skelemancer. A little late to the party, Skelly. I guess we still just Sunkeeper here. It's a pretty big 4-attack minion, and we put him on 2 health. Lich King is also enticing, but I want to keep his health total at a very, very scary number. And it's just a pretty solid board play, too. A lot of stats, and we know he's already Dragonfire Potions, so... That Holy Smite saved him. It was a good grab. I like Owlie, if only because we need more girl streamers and feminine solidarity and stuff, but I can't stay in the decks she plays. What decks does she play? Owlie seems pretty cool. The few streams I've caught. Oh, Pine Size only affects enemy minions. You're right. It wouldn't kill Raza. Raza would still live. You're right. Greater healing potion, okay. 7, 10. We still have 13 on board. He's at 16. So Rallying Blade here is lethal. Bone Mare is lethal.
Not quite what was planned.
What happened there?
Not quite.
Cool. Rallying Blade, got it. Yay. Try that Chain Gang card from Knights of the Frozen Throne. In this deck, you mean? Yeah, it probably wouldn't be too bad. We have a lot of 4-drops, though. The 4 spots are really crowded. Could maybe cut a Chillblade Charger dude for it. I think that would make sense. Bandak21 says, hey, Regis, been a follower for a while and a sub since under 10k. Finally got to catch a stream. Welcome, Bandak, man. Thanks for making it. And thanks for the continued years of support at this point, I guess. Regis, do you know Trump? No, I don't really know anybody, honestly. I have some connections to some Tempo Storm people, but not really even that. Like, I've talked to Raynad a little bit, but not most of the team or anything. But I'm in, like, a Tempo Storm Discord, so the people are in there, but I don't talk to them. Jab's in there. I don't know, some other people. Raynad, obviously. I think Gara. I don't know who all. Frodan, I think, but I don't really interact with them though. It's not much for me to do. I used to write articles for Tempo Storm, is why that is. I still could, I just don't have time. We gotta kill that. Absolutely have to kill that. How do they always have it, though? We've had, like, the worst luck. I'm in a Tempo Storm Discord, but I don't talk to them. Yeah, it's true. I just don't participate in Tempo Storm much right now. I only ever was a writer in the first place, and now I'm not writing, so my my reason for the connection is very minimal. Hey, Patches, what's up, bro? I think we still gotta throw the Fledgling here for Curve. Gonna kill this just to slightly increase the chance that this lives. I mean, does it though? Does it actually make a difference? He's already Patches. Backstab kills it regardless. Is there any on-board buff or play that helps him kill it? Like, in other words, can I save this weapon charge and get greedy? Is there any other one-attack play? Yeah, Cold Blood, actually. They run Cold Blood, right? So you could just Cold Blood it and enable the trade. So I'm going to do it. I think only Cold Blood, but... Oh, cool. Regis is playing Hearthstone. Yeah, what a rare sight, right? Equality! Oh my god, he's a boss! That's not so bad for me, really, though. He still took some damage from it. We're still getting the board back. Get to play Keliseth. Some good stuff's coming. Curve, we need a kind of need a good turn 5 play. This could be if he throws down a big Edwin or something. See ya, Point Blank Nova Man. Thanks for hanging out. Well, that's frustratingly large and hard to kill at the moment. That's the only good thing I can do here. Yeah, we're gonna have trouble with getting over the hump, I think, guys. He's gonna make some big plays coming up. We need a minion to stick this turn really badly for this Spiker Steed, I think. Spellbreaker doesn't feel like a great play most of the time. This is likely going to be pretty useless most of the time. Looks like both our minions are dead, so, like I said, we'll have to probably silence this if we don't get another playable thing. Yeah, like, it's just not a strong play here. Not a strong play. It's gonna be tough getting over the hump. Surprised we didn't go for the Spellbreaker there. Why would I play the Spellbreaker? Just for the stats? Can't silence a stealth minion. So it would have just played into the Shaku. I don't think that would have been a huge advantage. Oof. Like I said, gonna have trouble getting out of this one, guys. God. Well, Firefly is at least an on-curve Spike Ridge, but now there's this 6-attack minion out there that really sucks. So we could just silence it and Aldor Peacekeeper the Bone Mare over here. It's not so bad. At least it's on curve. I'd love to take that Bone Mare off the board for Shadowcaster's sake, or the Vile Spine, both of them, obviously. Just no way to do it right now. Play with Arthas. I don't have him. I haven't taken the time to do it. I've only beaten it once with Priest or whatever, the easiest one. So I can't play with Arthas. I'm gonna have to grind it out eventually. I'm not looking forward to it though. It just seems like something I have to do instead of something that's fun. I really don't. I just really don't get into the adventure stuff all that much, honestly. Ugh. Kind of wishing I had the Black Knight back in my deck again. This is just going to get Vile Spine Slayer and we're going to lose the game. We could go for the slower line of the Protector Spike Ridge. Or actually, we'd probably Spike Ridge the Firefly, because they run Spellbreaker. I think we'd just get wrecked if... we'd probably be dead to Spellbreaker. He's 8. Even if he was trading into Lich King, he'd still have 10 damage available. If we Spike Ridge, we go to 3 attack. That doesn't trade into almost anything on the board. It trades into the 2 Fireflies, but he can line it up in a way that it's going to have 9 health, so he could trade in a 6 here and the 4 here. They both live. Trade these into the 2/6, and they all live. And we don't have any AoE in this deck. So I think that's a losing line. It's one of those things where, yeah, it keeps me slightly safer this turn, but loses me the long run. So I'm going to play the Lich King. It's going to die to Vile Spine. He's going to just Shadow Step the Vile Spine and we'll be dead. But at least it's... If it somehow magically sticks. Incredibly unlikely. But if, it gives me a chance to stabilize next turn. I think. Or at least a slightly better chance. Probably losing no matter what, because that's an insane board, and we're playing from behind at a ridiculous rate. But and we didn't want Death Grip. We needed either of the 6 cost thing, or either the deck grab thing or the removal thing. I can never remember the name of those cards, but yeah, Doom Pact or Call of the Dead, Army of the Dead, Army of the Dead. Actually, it looks like we're not gonna get Vile Spined. Okay. So is there anything here that helps me? Probably not. I think we're just totally dead no matter what. Regis, why won't you read my comments? I only ever read comments when people complain about me not reading their comments. It's 9 health. Clearly just kills me. It's 9. Well, actually he only has 5. No, 9. Oh, he has it, so it's lethal. We'll just concede. No, I'll just end turn. Let him do it. It looks like Rogue and Priest are kings of the meta now. Yeah, we haven't really seen as many Priests. It's been like all Rogue for us tonight. I think all Rogue. Pretty much only Rogues. I'm not sure what beats Rogue yet. Let's take a look at HS replay data and see what beats Rogue. Let's see the trending Rogue decks here. By the way, guys, this might be my last game. Got about 15 minutes left, so we'll see how long this one takes. But you need a cool name to get your comments read. Yeah, the Fart Wizard gets every comment read. Twitch BC, what did you say that was so important? Let me find it. Regis, from my personal experience, SCG and Skelemancer are both relatively slow in lists that run minimal buff cards, such as yours. And at least in my list, oftentimes my menus are beefy enough that Skelly doesn't need to be played. It is a win more card. Alright, I like that insight. It's pretty valuable. What is SCG? SCG? I don't... What does SCG stand for, though? SCG. Am I stupid here? What? Why don't I see SCG in my list? Maybe you mean Spike... No, Spiker C doesn't make sense there. Sunkeeper. I don't know what SCG means, Twitch, Beastie. Bring me into enlightenment. Oh, Saturday Chain Gang. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we're not running that anyway. Okay, that's why I couldn't find it in my list. I gotcha. Oh, Regis, what's your opinion on Dead Man's Hand Warrior? It's kind of fun. Well, kind of depends on your definition of kind of fun. I'm going to attack here because he probably, he can only attack into one of these with the one attack min, and the other one will hopefully clean up. If not, he takes the value trade with the imp, and that saves me some health and sets up the Stonehill a little better. Or he Mortal Coils, and all of my plans are for naught. Another one of these we can't answer. So frustrating. Let's go ahead and kill us at this turn. Next draw might be an important 4-drop or something. We'll see. Last game against a mackerel. You got this, Regis. Yeah, I know, right? Ooh, it's old school. Just discard Zoo. Baller. Okay. I think we might just have to Chillblade champion the imp here.
Gonna buy my first GVG packs and try tear up wild. Can a sushi get a pack plus up in her?
Up in her sounds not correct, but yeah, Mecca, we can definitely get you a pack blessing, man. You of all people deserve a pack blessing. So let's see here. Where's this at? Where's my pack blessings at? RNGesus, please bless the packs of the mighty Mecha Sushi. He has cheered faithfully many a time in his life, and he deserves some repayment indeed. Reward for his service to the great RNGesus. So let's bless his packs. Let's do this. He's going to get some good stuff. Sure. This looks fine. Probably dies, but at least it kills this target if it does. He's trading a lot. I like that. I think we win the more he trades. Pretty good turn 6 line, too. And a 7 and an 8, maybe. Ooh, that's good, though. Ugh. Oh, good discard targets, though. Very happy about that. And Wicker Flame lines up pretty good against the Doomguard. Or the Stonehill, either one. They both sort of trade. Do we ever just throw this down in anticipation of the bone mare? It's like we potentially take a lot of damage is the only risk. We know if we play both of these that they're all going to die, so the bone mare will be a dead play. This will likely not die. Let me go ahead and do this. You know, he's only got 10 damage over there. We have a lot of taunts incoming. I think we'll be okay. We're at 25. Let's just hit the bone mare. If something goes wrong, we still have a lot of defensive capability outside of the bone mare. I told my buddy I spent $1,000 on Blizzard. He freaked out. Guess I forgot to tell him it was in stocks. Nice, man. I used to own Blizzard before the Activision... Or no, I used to own Activision before the Blizzard merger. And sold way too early. Wish I still had it today. Be a much wealthier person. I've had a pretty mediocre year on the market. Somehow. Somehow. Wow, he's just gonna trade up. Crazy. I like it. It's fine. Double Soulfire. What? Good for him. Good for him. I dig it. Go for it, man. I might just bone mare and go face. Oh no, he's trading. Okay. Good for him. He just manned up and went for it. I love it. You know, Grime Street's probably the best. Bog Creeper I could hear an argument for, but Grime Street seems fine. He's got to push through all this garbage. And we have Tyrion incoming too. He's probably got some good lines though. This into this. This into this, this into this. But what does he do? And the Darkshire into this. So probably Wicker Flame lives. Oh my god, he's just going for it. We heal a lot off Wicker Flame though. We might even bone mare the Wicker Flame here. Oh no, he's trading into the... Wow! I don't know if I like that trade, guys. I might have tried to keep alive the... He could have left that at 1 health and been an 8 attack, 1 health minion, and based on the board, we wouldn't have been able to kill it. I think that was a mistrade. I think I like that trade. Maybe he forgot about the stone. Maybe he was worried about the lifesteal. Didn't want me to get like bone mare lifesteal value. Because he knew if I... That might be the logic. I can buy into that logic. He didn't want me to get the lifesteal value. But we still just had too much value. And we finished, pretty close to where we started. I think we started like 14-13, so we bounced around for a couple hours. Didn't accomplish much. Pretty much 50% win rate, I bet, across the board. Maybe lost one more than we won. I may have some time this weekend to try to grind out some hard ranks, but alternatively, I will probably end up playing a ton of budget decks at Legends and lose all of my progress. So we'll see. But I might try to get high for a little bit, just see what happens. But guys, that's gonna wrap it up for my stream. As I mentioned last game there. I'm feeling pretty tired tonight, ready for bed. Also need to hit the restroom, so gonna finish just a few minutes early. Don't hold it against me, please. But guys, as always, fantastic stream. A ton of new subscriptions tonight. Handful of new follows. A lot of new bits, actually. Crazy bit total once again. You guys always just roll in the bits. So thank you so much, everybody, for all your continued support. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed watching me hit Legend. Hope you enjoyed the crazy games against Fibonacci and his absolutely ridiculous Warlock decks. I thought that was pretty fun myself. That was a highlight. Hey, Goliath, dude, thank you. Thank you for... Oh, Goliath, do you care if we spectate you? You're on your final boss? Can we give you some... Can we give you some love real quick on stream? I can hold out for a couple minutes to spectate you, Goliath. You've been such a legend on the stream these last 2 nights, man. I want your permission, though. I definitely don't want to stream the game to what is currently 150 people or so without without your permission. He's not getting back to me, guys. He may want the privacy. He may not want it, which would be totally fine.
Great stream.
Thanks, the Zach Man. Everybody in chat has the same voice. You sound like this weird robot lady. You guys are strange. You're all just robots. Masan. Just click it. No, I'm not going to click it without his permission. A lot of people don't like being watched. It makes them nervous. Totally understandable. I don't like it either. I wish I could stream in silence. Oh, he says, sure, no worries. That must mean he's winning the game, guys.
Welcome.
That must mean he's
Boys,
winning.
make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Ove your content. Thanks you so much, man.
Hey, I ove you too, Boris, dude. You're my favorite. I ove you. By the way, Goliath, I'm not going to comment on your plays, dude. Don't worry. We'll just talk about it from a high level, like, oh, that's awesome, or oh, what a cool thing that happened. I'm not going to say you should have done this, you should have done that, so don't worry. Wouldn't put that on you. Pretty crazy Lyra hand, though. Jeez. He hasn't played Shadow Reap Random, so it looks to me like you're ahead. You don't have Raza yet, of course, but... What's up, Reach? How are you, bro? Pretty good. Hey, it's VR. No worries, man. Happy to have you here whenever you can make it. That goes to everybody. So, guys, we're watching Goliath here. It's got some Lyra action happening. Needs to hit that Raza soon. Looks like there are 17 cards in deck left, though, so... the other guy's hit Raza, but he hasn't hit Shadow Reaper, apparently, because I think you'd be playing it if you had. Maybe that's it right there. That's going to be tough to get across. If he Anduin's here, that's going to be a challenge to overcome. Unless Goliath draws Anduin in the next couple turns. What's the biggest donation you've received, Regis? I think the current top cheer from Lando was the biggest donation I've received. Was $101.01. Oh my god, don't silence your own Lyra, base god! Nice, you silenced the right Lyra. You're a better player than me! You're better than me, base god. You did it. Hey guys, so I may have this game may take too long, I don't know. We'll have to finish it now because I'm here and I promised it. But, I gotta pee really bad is my one concern. I gotta pee so bad. But maybe I'll just go pee while Goliath is making his plays. You guys can watch Goliath. He's like gonna keep you entertained while I'm peeing, and then I'll be right back. I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back, guys.
The end is coming!
Is someone injured?
Mind if I roll need?
I'm back, guys. What happened? Regis has an amazing chair. It's like a real work business chair, guys. It's not like a gaming chair. It was as expensive as a gaming chair, but it's like one of those ergonomic, ergonomic businessy type chairs. Oh boy, that's a tough board, man. That is tough.
Is someone injured?
Oh god, that's not good. It's card draw actually, which if you can hit a Raza, could put him back in this game. But that Lyra sucks. Is there a pint-sized potion in your deck? Apparently not. Maybe there is. We can't see his deck right now, I guess, so. Shadow Word of War, too. Oof. He needs to hit the pint-sized potion for sure. That Lyra. Oh. This is brutal, Goliath, dude. I'm sorry. This is not looking good indeed. Yeah, you're right. This is tough. Guadalupe said peeing is for the weak. Felt like I hadn't peed in a week. Is that what you mean to say? 8:30 a.m. Sure thing, Wilbur, man. Yeah, absolutely. Goliath's riding out the stream here. Definitely want to support Goliath. I brutalized him on ladder. Made his life terrible. Don't see a victory in this one. I think it's, well, I don't know. You don't want to say it's over till it's over, but I don't see a way out. You can kill the Lyra finally, but you can't heal enough on top of that. Can't Velen and Greater Healing Potion. I think it's just over. Sorry, Goliath, dude. I tried. We thought with the power of chat, we were all sending you our energy, sending you our hope. Thought you could spirit bomb this dude, but unfortunately, base god is just... He's exactly that. He's base god, and you can't beat him. Tough final boss, man. Good luck, though, Goliath, on your continued climb, dude. I'm sure next time I check the friends list, you'll be legend. No doubt, dude. You got this. Playing well. Good deck. Done it before. It's not like you really care, but nonetheless, dude, good luck. All right, guys, that's for real. That's for real the end of the stream for me tonight. So thank you once again, everybody. I kind of already said my goodbyes. Goliath provided some extra entertainment for everybody, but thanks again, folks. I'll be back actually tomorrow. I forgot. I'm going to stream tomorrow morning. I have a bonus stream tomorrow morning in 10 hours from now. 10 hours from now, if you're in the wrong time zone, it might not be convenient for you, but I'm going to hop back on tomorrow morning, and then actually some bonus streams this weekend as well. So check my schedule below my face. There's a link to my schedule. You'll see a link to the bonus streams. They're yellow. There's a couple extra streams this weekend for everybody, and we'll have some more fun. Maybe play some more Legend, maybe do some goofy stuff. Who knows? I don't know for sure what'll happen. Might try hard, might goof off, might meme. Just depends on my mood, most likely, and my rank. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, game on.